do not quite know how many years it will take, but I am willing to rise to the challenge. Please help me get there.
I will. However long it takes, I look forward to it. Now, your next lesson will consist of the selection and seasoning of ingredients.
Of course, Chef. Dedue, rather.
Call me whatever you want.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Chef Dedue, Master Chef Duda, oh, Supreme Chef Deddy Pie.
I'm sorry. I prefer Master Chef Duda.
I suppose I've already committed.
Oh, I know! Chef Deddles!
Chef Deddles. That's my man, Chef Deddles, 100%. Good people, Toonlink, Dave, and the United States Aviator, welcome back to part 16 of this Blue Lions venture into Fire Emblem. Let's look at these comments. So last time was September 21st. Oh, and I remembered. Did you remember? I remembered. Anthony sub. I feel like Edelgard would have killed him in the other routes. Meanwhile, Impertinent win. Dimitri's not dead. I didn't see the body. I saw Rodrigue's body. I didn't see Dedue's body and look at Dedue. I'm just saying, looking at these trends, he's alive. that's I'm just saying. He could have been sent to the shadow realm or something, I don't know. I don't remember, did you have Sylvain kill Miquelon and Golden Deer? Because I know you brought him as mission assistance. I did have him kill Miquelon, yes, but I didn't have him kill the Divine Beast variant of Miquelon. Yo, if I would have gotten Sylvain taken out, would he have actually died? If you get someone killed when using them in mission assistance, do they die? Is a question that I have. That's a legitimate question. Let's see. Happy and Constance's dining scene together, I love it. Yeah, most of the dining scenes are pretty neat, unless they're just really normal. Which is why every time there's like a new one or a fun one, I try and show that. That's why I showed the Constance happy one. It was super dope. Lysithea and Ashe don't have scenes, but Edelgard, yeah, I meant Lysithea and Edelgard. I don't know why I said Ashe, because I have so many freaking scenes to get with Ashe. Because I don't bring him anywhere. I hope Crest don't cause bad luck. Yeah. And then you were the king of dodging. Oh, that did happen. Why couldn't you dodge that one? Because he wanted to get hit there. He was protecting Prince Pretty. If he did dodge, Dimitri would have died instead. I guess we must thank him for not dodging. Oink the ink. Aviator looks at damage and doesn't look at crit chance. Yeah, it's true. I don't look at the... I don't. I pay attention to... Usually I pay attention to damage, but not the hit chance. Yeah, it is what it is. Since she won't battle D, she would have been in the throne room. Interesting. So we wouldn't have fought her into the throne room. Well, luckily she's going to be with me every single time. She is the constant. The only other constants Lamau. The only other constant characters that we could have are Marianne and Raph. I don't know if they have any scenes with the Black Eagles, but if they do, I'll bring them. Ashe is like Ignatz, where they have S tier bow, but they're never used. Yeah, a little bit. I didn't use Ignatz. Did not? No, I just stopped using him. He had some of the best scenes though. Ignatz smooth as a non-chunky peanut butter. Jessica Salazar. One thing I've always had a problem with when it comes to Ingrid is her fiancé situation. Why did her father not arrange for her to marry Sylvain or Felix? Exactly. I kind of thought that too. Specifically Sylvain, because it could have ended his troubles, it would have ended her troubles. But would they be able to put up with each other back then? All their families are friends. Ingrid's first fiancé was Felix's older brother. Yeah. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't occur to them. Maybe they just wanted more, I don't know. Netflix, it's such a good name. Something else I love about the community is that I've seen fanfics tag no beta, we die like Glenn. Oh. I've seen this game so many times, I don't think I'll ever forget that the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was after Flayn joined the class. I forget every time, but I've only run through this twice. Next time, I promise I'll remember it, unless I don't. I can see me not remembering. Fort Mercedes was destroyed by the dubstep missiles, correct. Oh no, I don't remember seeing that Yuri conversation. Oh no, my heart. Which Yuri conversation was that? Was it the... It must have been the one in the, crap. I know what you're talking about. R.I.P. Rodrigue. Those scenes hit so hard, and I remember reading through this the first time. I played through this first, so I was so worried for Judith's safety during Oliver and Wynn. I feel that. Because I played the other one first, I was like, well, Rodrigue's just gonna be here and he's gonna be chilling. I was legit kind of shocked when he died. Legit kind of shocked. I don't know if I did like the classic aviator, the hands to my mouth, but that's like my instinctual shock thing. I've noticed that. And it's honestly good shock and bad shock. I do it for both shocks. I don't know if I did it there, but I feel like I must have. That's just one of my reflexes. I mentioned that some weapons on this route are a pain to get. One of them was the Sword of Moralta. The other is in the next story battle, kind of. If a unit steps on a certain square, and I read this and I thought it was dumb. I have no idea which one. A level 50 thief, level 50, holding a special bow will show up on the left side of the map. The side with the magic ballista. I think it's called a fire orb. He shows up for the first time. He showed up the first time I played this route, but didn't the second time. Interesting. Huh. Well, if he shows up, I'll be terrified because it's a level 50 archer. Scarlet Blue Dark Pegasus. Do you remember? Of course I do. At this point, I don't care about the spoilers. Nice. I know there's some things about this route already. There's not too much to spoil, but it's definitely helpful to other people. Yes, Netflix is a ship name for Felix and Annette. I love it so much. It's just perfect. It's like they belong together this whole entire time. Ferdy and most of the other Black Eagle students will be on your side for both of the Church and the Black Eagles route. Nice. If you recruit Ashe and Lauren, you'll be able to spare them and recruit them again when you encounter them in the time skip battle. Because they are recruitable like that, I feel like they must be of some importance support scene-wise, so they probably will get recruited. Central Hill lights on fire. Avi. Oh, this is fine. I didn't do anything for Dimitri when he was there. I was like, he'll survive. He's Dimitri. He never dies. Never dies. Not in the Golden Gear route. He wasn't dead. Can't convince me. Ooh. Sonic Gaming. Man, Avi is like a coin. One moment is like Dimitri's not dead, and now he's like, yeah, Dimitri's dead in every other. Well, look. This route seems so unpredictable. I thought Dedue was dead, but he's not dead, and that's just confirming my belief. But I saw Rodrigue's body, so I know he's gone. That's a shame. Flayn and Zero AC. Flayn and Zero AD are starting to become like the same thing. I've missed that one so many times, and I am furious. But now I know. The concept of Zero didn't exist back then, I tell you what. How far in are we? 8 minutes. That's cool. We only got one more comment after this one. One of your favorite weapons. The killer's weapons in the past games, they allow the crits to be multiplied times 4. The damage instead of times 3. Okay, that's pretty dope. On a sad note, if you did not have Raph, you would have fought him on that map. I kind of figured. Bernie down. I repeat, Bernie is down. Edelgard will burn... Look, she did burn down the ballistas. I didn't want to get rid of Bernie at all. I would have preferred if she lived, but... She was trouble. She was a little bit of an annoyance. She was just in the way. And then lastly, we have fourth wall reviews. Something happened that brought Dimitri back to reality. And for a villain like Edelgard, it seems she seems very remorseful, almost like she doesn't even want the war herself. She just wants her own variation of peace. Remember, she's not the one who said kill every last one of them. I mean, she did kind of start a war, but she does seem remorseful every time she has to take someone out. But Edelgard's been hard to read. She has been. She's a little nutty. But let's keep going. I have to pick the spiciest comment. I closed that and didn't pick. I'm gonna have to go all the way because the YouTube Studio app is some trash sometimes, but I appreciate it because it's kind of convenient at other times. Go back here. Gonna go all the way back. Gonna go view more and look at all the comments. There we go. I'll give it to Jessica. Because I'm interested to see if we can get that person to come up. There's a lot of time. I don't even... What? Where are we going? Take Back Ferdiad. I don't even think... No, we've never seen this one. I was like, I wonder what... Because I'm sure we've played this map before. I don't think we've played Take Back Ferdiad before. We'll give it to Jessica. Solely for, I almost gave it to who mentioned Zero AD. I think that was Sonic Gaming. It almost went to you, Sonic Gaming, because the first time I read that, I got the face. My face was just like, the complete straight lace face. I'm giving it to Jessica though. Let's go. What do we have? Oh no. Also, Side Killer's comment that was like, we hit just over 3 hours. It's gonna be a long one today, I'm sure, because I remember now, I was thinking about it every single time. We have a ton of supports to view. A metric crap ton. So let's start with Dimitri. End with Dimitri. Let's start with Dimitri. Let's end with Dimitri. Let's start with Dimitri, because most of them are his. We'll end with Dedue, because I'm sure that one will be the best one. You aren't ready, which means something else drastic is going to happen. Start with Alois.
Your Highness, missing the day's training? How unlike you.
Are you really about to, Are you goofing around with this man? He just came back to reality.
I had intended to train, but this rain is unrelenting.
Yes, it's really coming down out there. Makes it hard to go outside, I suppose.
That is true.
It's pouring so hard, I can't help but feel poorly.
Alois, get out of here. Feel the same.
Yes, quite.
Sorry, that one was pretty bad. I think this weather is putting a damper on my sense of humor.
At any rate, did you need me for something?
Ah, yes. You seem to have the time to spare, so would you help me organize our stock of weapons?
Gosh, the major grit in his voice is gone too.
You must know a thing or two about weapons, and I bet you're no slouch at physical labor.
Of course, I'd be happy to help. I was just hoping for a useful way to pass the time until the rain lets up.
I appreciate it. I don't know how I do it all on my own. You know, it's great that you're willing to help with this kind of thing. Some nobles are so self-important. You're a real go-getter, Your Highness. Or should I say, your spryness?
Alois, stop. Dimitri's like, have I made a mistake?
Maybe that was disrespectful.
Maybe a little bit.
If he's going to lop off my head, he'd better go ahead and do it. I can't bear the silence. Listen, Your Highness, that joke, I didn't mean to...
I just...
Huh?
oh my, I'm sorry, Alois.
Wait, you mean You actually found it funny?
Oh goodness, not at all.
I was shocked for the hottest of seconds. I was like, Dimitri, you and your poor sense of humor, and then...
I see.
But when a joke is unfunny to a certain degree, it somehow comes full circle into hilarity.
I agree.
It's not exactly what I was going for. Still, I don't think I've ever seen you laugh so loudly.
No?
It's true. Laughter is not one of my strong suits. I actually can't recall the last time I laughed like that.
I do remember. It was when I was tearing off someone who particularly looked like Edelgard.
Alois, perhaps you should focus your efforts on honing this comedic talent of yours.
This talent? Is that your way of saying I'm no good at telling jokes?
Yes.
My apologies. I should refrain from commenting on the quality of your jokes. What's important is that they bring joy, right?
That does it. Next time I make you laugh, I'm gonna make you admit it was a good quality joke. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to cook up some top-notch rib ticklers.
Oh no.
Alois, what about organizing the weapons? Oh, he's gone, isn't he?
Well, I suppose the weapons are not going to get organized. Alois, you saint. Gilbert, you too.
Your Highness, it falls to me once more to instruct you in the ways of battle. It does not befit a leader to fight on the front lines. I would ask that you refrain from such conduct in the future.
What now?
I've not had to weather your lectures in many a year, and here I thought you were avoiding me.
That is a separate matter. You have a duty to consider the value of your own life.
Your words ring true, of course. I admit, I was a bit careless out there. However, I have always been a man who is good for nothing but war.
Whoa.
To best support our cause, I must carve a path through the battlefield with my own hands. I truly believe that will lead us to victory. Why the dark expression, Gustav? Do my words trouble you so?
You remind me of your father.
Oh?
His Majesty once said the same thing more than a decade ago, during the Northern Campaign. In you, I see his manner and I hear his words. You grow more like him with each day's passing. And in you, I am reminded of my failure and my duty to him.
I do not wish to speak of that matter. As I said before, I feel no resentment toward you.
Even so, you have changed since that fateful day, Your Highness. Perhaps too much. I worry that in your pain, you have locked away your true feelings. Your passion is dulled, and your vigor faded.
Oh, no, he absolutely did, but we brought him back.
You want to hear my true feelings, Gustav? Then let me ask you this. Why did you save my life that day? Why did you not allow me to die along with the others? If you truly wish to atone for your sins,
Then strike me down.
then take my life, here and now!
Well, I was just kidding.
You would ask me to perform the unthinkable.
The unthinkable.
You are the future of Fargus. Your kingdom needs you alive. That I was able to save you is my only sense of salvation. Your Highness, I repeat myself. Consider the value of your own life. If you continue risking all, be it on the battlefield or by issuing mad orders such as this, I will be forced to save you from yourself.
I see. So, you will continue to protect and serve me, will you?
Yes, of
In
course.
that case, when I assume the throne, I will order you to work for me in the kingdom.
Got him.
Your Highness, no, please.
An order's an order.
My father would be happy to see such a day. Perhaps I will ask you to instruct me further in the ways of battle, when that time comes.
Gustav was
I
like,
wish
good
to
grief.
atone for my sins. I must take your life? Deception has never been your strong suit, Dimitri. Or do you think I cannot see? You must know I would take my own life before I let anyone harm you.
Absolutely. That's the Gustav we know. Here we go. And then you have so many. I guess, and they're not even the final. Well, some of them are the final ones. Ingrid's is the final one. Flayn's isn't. Oh, I forgot you had scenes with Flayn.
A
up this late practicing with your lance, are you?
Theirs didn't end on the happiest of notes last
And
time.
what about you? Have you got something on your mind again?
Yes.
You really should go to bed. It is chilly out, and you could catch cold. What's the matter? Have you been having nightmares?
She's not a child,
Well-
she's a dragon.
In a certain sense, yes. Can you spare a moment?
Of course.
That's the Dimitri I missed.
Thank you.
The old Dimitri, the middle Dimitri would have been like, I cannot spare a moment until the moment that I defeat Edelgard and have her head.
I want to apologize to you. When last we spoke, I mishandled the situation.
Oh, you mean 5 years
Your
ago?
words that night touched me deeply. It felt as though I had been punched in the gut. But more importantly, I think I owe you an apology. I lied to you.
You did?
Oh?
Do you recall when I ate that meal you cooked and I told you it was delicious?
Oh.
The truth is that no matter what I eat, I can scarcely taste it. I have not had my sense of taste for 9 years now.
Oh.
My cooking certainly is not something people often compliment me on.
He has no sense of taste.
I am sorry. When I said the food was good, I was just saying what I thought you would want to hear.
An apology is not necessary. You were only trying to be kind, after all.
In the end, I am not sure it was kind.
Just the same, it was nice to hear. Oh, hey! I have an idea!
Uh-oh.
What if you sampled some really pungent food?
Oh no.
Or something extremely spicy? Maybe that would...
I'm sure he's tried.
Yes?
I like your cooking. I cannot taste it properly, but in my book, it is truly delicious.
Oh.
No need for the flattery. Anyhow, maybe someday you will get your taste back. I hope then you will be able to compliment me sincerely about my cooking.
No, I heard it's bad, but you are learning from Dedue. I do want to see their A scene. Their A+ scene, I guess. I'm very curious about it. And now Ingrid, you and A.
Finally, you score a point against me on the ground. You have improved, Ingrid.
That was nothing more than a fluke. My technique was horribly sloppy that last round.
It does not matter what sort of technique it was. You won. If this had been a real battle, I would be dead. You wielded your lance well, without any hesitation. Has your approach changed?
You may recall when I said I'm now able to move on, because of you.
I remember. What did you mean by it?
That I finally understand a truth about Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds as though he died with a heavy heart. A heart that carried regret. I had suspected as much. But instead of acknowledging it, I twisted my memory of him to fit an ideal I've been upholding.
I see.
Your Highness, I will not sacrifice my life for anyone.
Can I switch his outfit and get his eye back?
But perhaps instead, I can live my life for someone. I will pledge my life to you.
And how exactly am I meant to interpret that?
However you please, Your Highness.
Ooh.
Oh? Well then. Ingrid, when this is all over, I want you to...
Save him.
To support and defend me. As my knight. I have been thinking of telling you this for a long time. We get along well, you and I.
As your knight? Yes, yes, of course. Of course I will. I intended to do so for the sake of the kingdom. Together, Your Highness. You and I. Our first order of business. Putting this tragic war to an end.
Yes. And while we're at it,
Uh-oh.
do not die on me, Ingrid. Promise me that.
Yes, Your Highness. I swear it on my lance.
That was nice. That was pleasant. Dimitri's having a lot of real pleasant scenes. Oh, I'm waiting for the Felix one. Waiting for it. Annette, you're up. You still have another one too.
Your Highness, I have one more favor to ask.
Go on.
Is this about Gustav again? I have plenty more stories about him, but perhaps it is time for you to speak with him yourself.
Oh, no, it's fine. I have my A scene with him.
Oh, it's not about Father this time. This time I wanted to ask about you.
Oh, true?
About me?
I mean, I heard all about Father last time, but I didn't ask about you.
Ah, well, I'm afraid there is not much of interest for me
Oh,
to
that's
tell
not
you.
true.
Oh, it doesn't have to be funny or interesting. That's not why I'm asking. It's just that I thought I already knew you, but I'm not sure I really do.
Is it the eye
That
patch?
day when we were reunited at the monastery, I didn't know what to say to you. So I wanted to prepare some of your favorite food. I thought maybe if you ate something that you liked, you'd cheer up a little.
Fair.
But when I got to the kitchen, I realized I didn't even know what you like to eat.
Ask Flayn.
I see. Well, it's a little hard to say what my favorite is. I just don't really have any strong feelings about food. That said, you're pretty keen on sweet things, right, Annette?
Yes, that's right. I'm at my happiest when I'm digging into a sweet treat.
And that's too precious for this world.
Oh, did you know there's a famous sweet shop in the capital?
Yes. It often had long lines outside, didn't it? The council guards often spoke of it.
Interesting.
The sweets were so good. They cost a fortune, but I loved them. When Father was still around, we all lived as a family in the capital.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, I've had them only a few times. How I'd love to taste them again.
Say, Annette, when this war is over, where will you go?
It's a good
I
question.
heard that you were close to Baron Dominic back in the academy days.
Oh yeah, and then we kind of, yeah.
That's right. But that's not where I think I'd like to go when all of this is over. I reconnected with Father, so I'd like to live with my family again, in the capital.
I do wonder if that specific line is any different whether or not you got the A scene with Annette and Gilbert or Gustave.
Also, if I'm in the capital, I'll be able to see you from time to time, right?
Yes, of course.
That settles it then. We'll have to get your father working twice as hard.
Father's at a ripe old age now. I'd appreciate it if you didn't work him too hard.
Oh, of course. I will keep that in mind.
They still got one more. I wonder how it'll end. And now, oh, you stop. There's so many scenes with Dimitri still.
You've been spending a lot of time at the training ground, Mercedes. As far as swordsmanship goes, you're like a whole new person.
I'm pretty sure she's still like D in swordsmanship.
Thank you. I have such a great time when you teach me that improving comes naturally.
We'll see.
It's all because of your own hard work. Compared to you,
You shouldn't be so disappointed in yourself. You're improving too. You just need to keep at it.
Improving at.
well, I can hold a needle and thread without breaking anything now. That's something.
I was gonna say, boy, it's been 5 years, but I guess he hasn't exactly been He's been putting swords through people, or lances through. He's been putting lances through people. That's pretty much like putting thread through a needle hole. Oh, absolutely. He's been practicing his sewing.
That's a big step. When we started, you couldn't even hold a pair of scissors without twisting them apart.
All right, he doesn't know
True.
his own strength.
I'm sorry for being such a burden.
You're no bother at all. I like sewing with you. It reminds me of when I was young and my mother taught me how to sew. My mother would sit with my brother and me, and we'd all sew together.
Oh, your mother would sit with you on the Death Knight? I get that.
I really miss it. Even though I was barely better than you when I started. Did your mother like to sew, Dimitri?
Which
My
one?
birth mother? From my father's accounts, she wasn't great at it either.
Oh, of course. I forgot that the Queen of Fargus passed away long ago.
Yes. I don't really remember what she was like. But I remember my stepmother, always sitting by the window sewing away.
Yeah, she's a tricky soul in this whole situation. I still need to know more about her.
I'm sure she would have been happy to teach you if you had asked.
She always looked so lonely when she was sewing. So unreachable.
Just sounds like she was
She was
plotting.
kind to me, yes. But when she was like that, it was hard to talk to her. I'm not certain she would have wished to teach me.
I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories.
Don't worry about it. If I don't talk about those things sometimes, I'll risk forgetting them altogether. and that would truly be a shame.
I see.
No, but now I'm just going on and on about myself. Why don't you tell me more about you?
More about me? Oh, goodness. I don't even know what to say.
His stepmother was Dimitri's birth mother? I'm sorry, his stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother, right? Is that how it worked?
It's hard to think of something on
Something
the
like
spot,
that.
isn't it? You could speak of your family, I suppose.
And if that's the case, she was definitely up to something.
You want to know more about my family? On that topic, I'm happy to oblige. In fact, I'm so glad you asked.
Probably went there to get the blood from the Dimitri family, I guess.
It's important to think about your past and share it every now and then. This might take a while, but would you be willing to stay and listen?
Sure.
Of course. I will listen for as long as you wish.
Or until we have to do something, because war. Alright. Let's get to the good ones. Don't know how this one's gonna go after, you know, Rodrigue.
I have a question for you. Answer quickly before my hand slips and I cut you in half.
Yes, sir.
Always so ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile. Which is your true face?
Both.
Do not waste your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me. And they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
Tell him, Felix.
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra.
Before he perished.
How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living. You have to respect that boundary. If you keep stringing gravestones around your neck, you'll snap.
Ooh.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that, abandon your throne. Become a gravekeeper.
Felix, my gosh.
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I haven't gone a day without questioning why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
I get that.
You know, Felix, you really are growing more and more like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
Stop this.
Oh, it's nothing. But allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
Not my intention.
What was your intention?
I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face, that's all.
So then it was your
I see.
intention.
If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
Felix, you Felix, you enigma. Alright, my boys. Boys, do your seeing.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back. It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Though they are still deep, these are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer.
Oh my gosh.
Besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
Oh,
To hear you say such things.
that is so nice.
Dedue, you say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day? If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living. But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways.
Yes, countless ways. Countless ways. That day, when we thought you were dead 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yes!
I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Sir.
Listen, Dedue. Perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please, do not look at me that way. You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Duscur blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Duscur and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Dedue's blushing, my
Dedue.
gosh.
Yes, you will call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Oh.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But until that time, we must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night. And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
In the end, I suppose there is no fixing your overprotectiveness, is
Yeah,
there?
it's just so they can be friends.
I suppose I can live with that.
Oh. Oh, that was a good one to end on for Dimitri. That was, oof, my heart is full. That's a full heart. Alright, what do we got here? You got 3. You got Shamir's, which will probably just be you guys saying nothing, I only hope.
Dutiful as ever, Dedue.
That's right.
What are you suggesting?
Huh, don't you mean dutiful?
You're always busy delivering messages.
I'm sorry, I had the same realization that I just told as bad a joke as Alois.
You mean His Highness's orders?
Does he need you to run such trivial errands?
He should not trouble himself over them. I am honored to attend His Highness and to represent him in all matters. Ever since he saved my life, serving him has given me reason to live.
Reason to live. Huh.
Your relationship to the Archbishop seems similar.
Not quite.
She was like,
I
go
joined
where
the
I want.
Knights to repay a debt I owed Rhea. The debt's been repaid, so she's nothing more than a former employer.
Then you are not motivated by loyalty.
Not especially. I wouldn't call Rhea my reason to live.
And if a higher paying employer comes along?
then I leave.
I'd consider it. That's what mercenaries do.
That's true.
Then yes, we are completely different.
Everyone's different. I'm not trying to criticize your loyalty. I've seen a lot of people like you all over the world. They don't tend to last very long, though.
Oh, well, the Jews
Try
here.
not to end up like them.
Thank you for the warning.
Interesting. I guess Shamir would have seen a lot of people like that. And she's probably cut down a lot of people like that now that I'm saying that out loud, because she is a mercenary. Ingrid Dedue. Except this man's. You're smiling.
Dedue? Are you okay? You look unwell.
He's smiling.
Ingrid. Is my face frightening?
What? I mean, or sort of? Or not exactly. I wouldn't use the word frightening. Aggressive, maybe?
Hold on, I gotta rehear that. The what? From Ingrid was perfect.
What? I mean, but it's
God.
really nothing to worry about. Why? Did someone say something cruel?
I made a village child cry.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Let me guess. You feel like you look frightening, so you walked around with a smile glued to your face.
How did you know?
I'm starting to understand how you think. The thing is, forced smiles never work well. They usually just end up making a person look creepy and insincere.
I see. Duly noted.
To be honest, when we first met, I was pretty intimidated by you.
Well,
Not because of a smile, but a lack of any emotion whatsoever. And you so rarely spoke. I had no idea what to make of you.
and he was from Dusker. Don't forget that. That's why, Ingrid.
But that's only because I wasn't making an effort to get to know you. Because you were from Dusker.
There you go.
As I started to get to know you, to understand your personality, I realized what a fool I'd been.
Personality.
You may come off intimidating, but underneath that cool exterior is a kind, loyal, and noble person. A really wonderful person. In a certain regard, you are one of the knightliest people I know.
Oh. Is he gonna give her a real smile?
What is it?
I feel a real smile.
Wonderful person. This is the first time anyone has ever said a thing like that to me. It is rather awkward.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. Which it kind of is, now.
Oh, you're blushing.
Ugh.
Well, let me know if you need anything.
Yes, of course. Same to you, Dedue.
I really like Ingrid. Ingrid is a homie. And then...
I'm sorry. So sorry.
even in your A scenes, Annette, you are a mess.
What is it, Annette?
I completely forgot that it's my turn for kitchen duty today. Huh? Did you do all the kitchen prep already?
Kitchen duty is mine today.
Just like, what?
What? But, oh, did I get the day wrong?
Yes, yours is tomorrow.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wow, I really am something else.
Yeah.
These things happen.
Well,
Is something funny?
Oh, no, I was just happy.
why so happy?
So, you probably already know this, but my uncle is really strict.
Sure.
He wanted me to be perfect at cooking, studying, cleaning, washing, everything really. He said if I wasn't perfect, as a knight's daughter, I'd be devaluing my crest.
My gosh.
Whenever I messed up, he looked so mad. And he'd sigh like he just lost his faith in humanity.
Oh my, you don't need to go back
harsh.
there. Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, I know he loved me and all. He was just kind of scary. But you've helped me out and been patient with me without getting mad. I'm just so happy. Thank you, Dedue.
Annette, you're too pure for this world.
I have hardly done anything.
You know what? You remind me of my father.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I agree with that a lot. They're very similar. Oh, you got daddy issues. That's why you're into Dedue right now.
With Gilbert.
You look scary at first glance, but you're actually really kind.
Is that so?
Oh, right. Let me help you with something, if that's okay with you. What are you cooking today? Hopefully I can chip in.
It is a meat dish from Fargus.
Ah.
I'm still a complete klutz, so I'm not gonna be in the way, am I?
Not at all.
Oh.
I was hoping that the food I made would bring a smile to your face.
Dedue?
Oh, wow. That's...
Dedue?
Well then, I can't wait for dinner time.
Good.
God, I love the both of them so much. If she didn't break Felix, I might have been shooting for those two too. Gosh, Felix, why do you have to break for Annette? Because that scene is still money. You and Flayn, I didn't even know you two had scenes. Did you? What was your C scene?
What's that you're hiding?
I remember.
Oh no, my surprise is spoiled. I had brought some fruits for you to cut up in addition to the firewood. I thought some variation might prove amusing.
No, I'm not doing that again.
It's been 5
I've got
years.
better uses for my sword than chopping up fruit and firewood.
I cannot imagine what could be better than chopping fruit.
Chopping up my enemies.
You say that as though you have many enemies.
I do. There's a
So you
war.
would rather chop people than firewood. Is that it?
Correct.
That's not how I put it, but a blade's purpose is to kill.
Isn't it to
To
defend?
chop wood, use an axe. To chop food, use a knife. It's simple.
Surely it is not forbidden to use your sword for other things, like chopping fruit. Swords that cut inanimate objects are serving a much finer purpose than those that cut living beings.
What a noble sentiment.
Right?
But without a blade to cut down your enemies, you cannot win. Those who are weak lose everything and they die. Those who are strong win and live on. I understand why you balk at bloodshed, but you must know that it has a purpose.
Yeah.
And what purpose might that be?
Uh-oh.
A purpose. Let's just leave it at that. I'm not in the mood to debate you. I'll continue to wield my sword, and if necessary, cut down my enemies.
Felix, you're not using a sword anymore. You're punching.
He certainly is a stubborn one.
You hadn't... Is that why your sleeves are so puffy? There's always fruits in there. There's always fruit in the sleeves. I knew it. Alright, we got Ashe. Ashe and Annette, are you the last two? Yeah, must be. Oh, it's their A+
Almost
scene.
forgot how spooky this place is. I don't know if I can do this alone.
He really is going in here all alone.
No, I've got to. What use am I to anyone if I can't even handle an empty tower? Here goes.
The doll from my father must be in there, but I'm too scared to go looking for it.
Annette!
Ashe, what are you doing here?
Well,
Oh, here, I got this for you.
My doll!
you just keep it on you? Is it a good luck charm?
You went back for it? But why?
You seem
Your
glum.
father gave it to you.
Yeah. That's important. He's a man who's lost 2 fathers, I think.
I know you said you'd throw it away, but you can't just toss out something so important.
And the second one died by his own hands.
Ashe, thank you. I'm so happy. To be honest, I didn't have the courage to go back in there to get it myself. But thanks to you, I didn't have to. And you're afraid of ghosts, right? Were you okay in there all by yourself?
Yeah, totally,
Well,
yeah.
not really.
Nope, okay.
I tried my best not to think about it. My legs shook whenever I did.
Oh, poor Ashe. You're safe now, I promise.
Knock
You're
it
both
off,
too
would
pure
you?
for this world.
I'm okay now. But I'm glad I could help you and see a smile on your face. Look at me, though. A grown man, scared of ghosts. Pathetic, right?
Both too pure.
No, I don't think that at all. I think you're something special, Ashe. You were really brave, and all for me.
Yeah?
That wasn't an easy thing to do. I'm in awe of you.
Thanks. Maybe there is still hope for me as a knight.
Yes, I'll gladly attest to that. I'm sure you'll be a splendid knight. Maybe you'll even outdo my father.
Impossible.
Well, that's a frightening thought, comparing me to someone like Gilbert. But it's a happy one, too. It makes me want to work that much harder.
Yeah, well... You might not be the highest level, but you know what? You could be a pretty good knight. So me and Gustav. Seems like we can do ours right now. Oh, I gotta wait for him. Is that the only one that I got? Yes. Alright, cool. So now we can finally explore. We are almost an hour in. Oh my goodness. This is really gonna be a long one, because I am probably gonna get a whole bunch more scenes. This is gonna be like the big old episode full of scenes.
Really?
Alright. Oh yeah, I can run with B. Have I been doing that? I hope I've been doing that. Oh right, no, I did want to check one more thing. So in the room...
Right. Hey,
I want to see if we can get Dimitri without that eye patch. As much as I love eye patch Dimitri, I like playing around too. Unit appearance. I also think I want to change Nitewing. Dancer ensemble. Looks real nice. Evening wear. Summer attire. Custom that thing. House. Of course with the cloak. Heck yeah. What's your war attire? No, yeah, I want the cloak back. Give me that. Let's go. Dimitri. We can get your eye back. That's kind of staggering. Older. What's your custom one look like? The house loungewear is just that. I'll stick to your war stuff. That thing looks great. Now, D, I miss your hat a lot. Oh, you don't wear a hat in that one. Do you wear a hat in your servant's attire? You probably don't wear the same hat. Yeah, I was gonna say, you probably wear one of those flippity-doos. Alright. No. No hat. No hat, so the only one that has a hat is this one. And purely out of respect for D, I'm not gonna do that. She's always been worried about, oh, when I become older, no one's gonna want me. And I love D's older look too. So out of respect for D, we're not gonna do that. But I did want my cape back, so I got that. Look at that cape. Look at that cape. Flow in the wind. Look at that cape. Look at it fly. Look at that cape. Look at that cape. Alright, let's go. Gotta go to the greenhouse. Gotta talk to folk. There's someone in the dining hall over there. There's a scene pretty close to here.
Unbelievable.
Maybe.
I know, Rodrigue. I feel it. Alright. We gotta talk to everyone too, jeez. This is gonna be a long one. Now we gotta plant it. Because we don't have all the food in the world. Plant it. Give me some of these. Give me those two. Sure, why not? Cultivate them. Put all the Pegasus on them. And then we'll dip.
Hi there.
Actually, I haven't seen anybody. This way is where we'll get Gilbert seen. I'd love to catch all the fish, but we're not gonna do that. Who's right there? Some soldier? What do you have to say?
The fish in this pond get fed every day. So there's but the only reason they're kept here. But the fish don't know that. It's a bit of a miserable thought.
But aren't the soldiers the same? I remember her saying that specifically. Because I was like, wow, that's kind of jarring. We have to go to Abyss too. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. We've really just started and we're an hour in.
Fruitiad is a city with a long history that goes back to before Fargus gained its independence. I'd like to visit that place at least once before I die. But I'm afraid I have my own work to attend to. It's hard being so dedicated.
It's true. You guys don't get a break.
I'll go there for some leisurely sightseeing once Fodlan knows peace.
Very nice. Alright, so... nobody's here. No laughing matter.
A class reunion on the battlefield? That's bleak. That must have been so hard on everyone.
I only KO'd, like... I think Bernie might be the only person who died.
You gotta keep looking after them all. I mean, they still look to you for guidance, you know?
That they do. Alright. Let's keep on keeping on.
Professor?
Alright. Walk through here. Walk around here to the stable. There's actually a ton of people just chilling inside of the inner part of the monastery. So right here, there's also someone like right there, Shamir. My homie Shamir.
Say,
Yes.
up until a few decades ago, Ferdiad was a disorderly city. Even the water supply was poorly constructed. As such, it was a hotbed of sickness and disease.
That's a shame.
The late king hired a researcher named Cornelia, who advised that he give top priority to improving the city's infrastructure. In the space of just a few years, the city was transformed into a place of beauty and order.
So she had a
At the same
position of
time,
power.
The diseases that had plagued our land loosened their grip, one after another. It was miraculous.
One might wonder if the diseases were put there by someone.
The kingdom capital. It's been way too long since I was there last. Oh, Professor, I didn't mean... it's not that I'm looking forward to it or anything.
You don't have to hide it.
Please don't tease me like that.
Don't worry,
It's
I'm not
just-
after you.
When I think of us finally saving everyone in Ferdiad, it makes me a little happy. Okay, maybe a lot happy. The kingdom capital is under the tight control of Cornelia, who was ennobled by the Empire. Judging by what we heard from Lord Rodrigue, it sounds like she's a tyrant.
We're gonna kill him.
All of that ends soon. Let's get there quickly.
So you're done. Alright, so... Do we have another? Oh, right, it's that one. I do want to double check, just to get a... God, I love Alois. Just to get a feel for where we are. Let's take a peek at Annette. And under notes... Right, well, Felix will be at the top, right? Felix is technically at the top, right? Like, I don't count, but Felix should be at the top. And then we have to go check on Felix and hope that Annette... Sylvain is the top of yours? No, and apparently I might count. Interesting. Alright, well, I gotta make sure they kind of chill together. I don't think anyone else really needs Annette or Felix
I agree
scenes.
that we should head for Ferdiad, but let's not forget our search for Lady Rhea.
Except for our boy, Dimitri.
The soldiers from the church are going to set up a base at the Great Bridge of Murden. They'll be able to keep up the search while we head for the kingdom capital.
Cool. Alright. So I'm also kind of in my head strategizing what I need to do
Say,
in terms of hanging out.
So we're turning around and heading for the kingdom capital? Ridiculous.
Well,
Tell him to cease this nonsense.
it's not
Isn't there a
nonsense.
saying in Fodlan? Something about those with power knowing how to use it. If he's not careful, the goddess will send her saints to smite him. Not that I believe that.
Well, two of them are with us, so I think it's all chill. This is also probably the wisest move since we don't have a bunch of soldiers. Alright, where else do we need to go? Sylvain's over here, so we'll talk to him real quick.
Maybe. I don't feel like I can just forget all the awful stuff he's done.
Who's he?
But if His Highness is owning
Oh,
up to his
yes.
past and trying to move forward, I figure I can give him that chance.
You better.
We've been friends since we were kids. I'm gonna be there for him all the way to the end.
Good. He was just having some hard times. You gotta forgive our boy. Speaking of our boy, there he is. Let's talk to him.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I know.
I really caused trouble for you, didn't I? I am so sorry.
But you're back. I'm glad you're back.
I'm so eternally grateful to you. Now, it's time to go to the kingdom capital. I hope that you will lend me your strength once again.
Of course. Anytime and every time.
how is this?
Oh, my other boy.
Everyone is saying His Highness is back to his old self, but I do not think that is accurate. What he was until recently is what he had been for as long as I've known him.
Oh.
So tortured by his compassion for the fallen that it had driven him mad.
That is a unique perspective.
He has always been too kind to be king. He has always felt too much for the weak and the dead. That is exactly why I look up to him.
I do hear that a lot. Always too kind to be king. Alright, that's pretty much everyone on the first floor except for Ingrid. I don't know where the heck she is. Raph is over there. Caspar's at the training grounds. I guess we'll talk to him real quick.
That's right.
Can you believe it, Professor? Dimitri actually apologized to me.
Well, why not?
Remember that awful business between him and my Uncle Randolph?
Oh, right.
He just came by and said he was sorry for all that.
Well, you don't really care. I had you take him out.
That was behind us as far as I was concerned. But even so, it seems like he's changed for the better.
That's also a unique perspective. I think, yeah, talking to everyone during this month seems very important. D, hopefully you have something different to say, because I'm not here for this bad energy, D. Alright, Flayn's up here in the middle.
Professor.
How you feeling? It broke my heart. For what? Oh, is it Rodrigue?
Standing face to face with those whom I went to
Oh,
school
that.
with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
It won't.
No.
People will. Yeah, see, even that person agrees. No. D, how are you? Oh no, you're still upset. We fight and
So
then fight
many
again.
people died in the battle at Gronder. And here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before. It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent.
So the actor dies, the show goes on.
Something like that. If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected. Everyone just pretends like everything is fine, focusing on their role in the play.
That's why there's understudies. There's no understudy for you, girl. We're not getting married, but don't forget about me, okay? Alright, okay. I'm sorry, guys. I really love D. D is she's my number one. I don't think that'll ever change. Was there anyone else up here? Ashe is somewhere. Where is he? He must be standing on the bridge, I guess. Because that's some place I almost never walk. Yeah, there he is. What's good, boy?
I was born and raised in Fargus, but I've never actually been to Ferdiad. Do you think it'll still be cold at this time of year? I can't even imagine.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask someone.
Good point. I'll check with His Highness.
I was gonna say, I don't know. If we don't need to be prepared for the cold, then we shouldn't be prepared for the cold. That's a reception hall. Talk to most people over there. I'll go down to the fishing pond again, try and get Gilbert's scene, and then Felix and Marianne are in the second floor dormitory. There's a bunch of people on the second floor here. I wonder how Sedith is going to react to me saying, yeah, we're going to Ferdiad. We're going to Fargus.
Professor.
Oh, yeah.
If we're
you.
headed to the kingdom capital, that means we're further away from rescuing Lady Rhea.
Yeah, I know.
But it can't be helped, can it?
It can't.
Perhaps some people will question this decision, but I trust your judgment. Lady Rhea would want us to help in Ferdiad.
Yeah.
She'd scold us if we rescued her and left innocent people suffering.
She would. You know, Catherine, I appreciate that about you.
What?
Right. Sedith's probably in here. There he is. It may be a roundabout route, but it's the route we have to take.
It seems we are headed for the kingdom capital this month. The Church of Seros stands ready to lend its aid to you and Dimitri.
Delightful.
It may be a roundabout route, but I believe this path will still eventually take us to Rhea.
Good.
Besides, saving the people of Fargus is just what she would want us to do.
Okay, so they're all very understanding. Good. I'm glad about that. Alright. And then... Yes, I am the professor.
Well...
The professor of style, grace, and soul. Alright. Captain's quarters. Every time I come in here, my heart breaks a smidgen. Status office, nobody would be in here. So the next two must be Hanneman and Manuela. Manuela, how you doing?
Fighting with 3 different groups in the mix was as confusing as it was difficult to survive.
Yeah.
Enemies and allies dying, one on top of the other. What an absolute mess, huh? If only
Surely
I had my
was.
infirmary out in Gronder. Maybe I could have saved a few more lives.
We saved the ones that... I'm not going to say the ones that mattered. That would have been a terrible thing to say. But... Hanneman's not in here. That's interesting. So left, I think, takes us to those other two rooms, and then right takes us to the library, so there's nobody in this room this time. And there are two people, I think, in this one. They're also all bored over there, I had no idea. Yeah, my boys. There's also some random person over there. I'm gonna talk to her first.
Right,
You're a soldier?
right. Edelgard, Claude, His Highness.
The trio.
All the house leaders from way back when, assembled again at Gronder.
5 years ago.
I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
One of them said, kill every last one of them. You.
The Emperor was wounded at Gronder Field.
Yep.
What do you think is going on in the Empire now? The Leicester Alliance has really suffered a blow as well. Who knows what will become of them?
It's true.
From now on, we have to pay close attention to how the rest of Fodlan is doing.
That's actually wise. That's a wise decision. And you. At
I'm
last
very
he's back.
grateful to you. I could never have achieved this on my own. This is all thanks to you and Lord Rodrigue.
Bless his soul.
This month, we will invade Ferdiad by way of the Fraldarius domain. Leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me. You make ready for the actual battle.
Aye, aye.
It's a tricky business, but we are taking our first steps forward.
What's your request?
I have a request.
Find some flowers and give them... Fine.
This month, leave...
I guess I don't have any. Oh, right, it's one of those missions. Screw that. Whatever.
Right,
I don't care about
right.
that. Alright. So that's everyone up here, I think. Yes. Oh, right, the library. I can fast travel there. Sedith. Not Sedith. Hanneman. And my boy Linhardt. Where are you two? You're both right. No, just one of you.
There are stories of heroes' relics 1,000 years ago, of which we have no real evidence today. So many, in fact, that I'm led to wonder if those relics are nothing more than legends.
Interesting.
Especially since we know of relics like those passed down in the families of the 10 Fodlan elites.
So there's other relics.
What of it? There's a school of sorcery in Ferdiad, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research.
I did know that.
The study of crests and sorcery should not be separate.
I agree.
I've often thought I should pay them a visit someday. I never imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
Hanneman, you're a dork. Hanneman's a dork, but he's a cool dork. Alright. We'll go here, hit up you two, then I guess we'll go feast. I should probably talk to Ingrid to see what she has to say. Whose room is this? Marianne, okay.
I never used to care whether I lived or died. But after seeing so much death firsthand, I now realize how precious life truly is. I'm ashamed of how arrogant I was to think that death could mean so little.
I hard agree. I'm almost positive you said that last time, but I'm still here for that energy. I'll listen to that line 1.5 million times. And then all the way up here should be our boy Felix. Hello?
He'll need to excel as a leader if he's to make up for my old man's death.
Right.
Though if my father could see Dimitri now, he'd be glad to have made the sacrifice.
That is true.
Don't you dare tell anyone I said that.
I won't. It's our little secret. I'm glad that you are only saying that the, Oh, first of all, I'm glad you're saying his name. Once again, a big step up. Okay, those are the ones I need to give to Gilbert.
Hello.
And lo and behold,
Professor.
Hey, I got you some flowers because you. Yes, I'd like to talk to you, but oh, gosh darn it.
Even this town, which was a ruin, has begun to recover its energy. However, acquiring supplies is still difficult. The people living here are struggling too. This conflict must be brought to an end soon.
I quite agree.
Yes. Let us seize victory together and build a new, more peaceful world. Still, I wonder what path my life should follow once we achieve our goals.
Aren't you going back to your family?
That has been my intent. But surely my daughter Annette must have her own path to follow.
No, she wants to chill with her family too.
Perhaps she would be happier if our paths diverged.
Where's the no that's wrong
Of course,
objection?
if she desires it, I will gladly return. But if she does not, I wonder if I should ask my wife to join me here. To live out our days together at the monastery.
I think she would either happily accept or be furious that you left her for so long. I think she'd be happy.
That would not be so bad a choice either. Perhaps it is the fault of last night's drink that I am indulging in such dreams of the future today.
You're hungover? It's important to think about the future.
Yes. I've learned there is strength in focusing clearly on tomorrow and allowing yesterday to be done.
Hey! It's the old fishing guy! Hi there!
Old fishing guy! No, oh, you're not talking about me. Okay. Old fishing guy?
A short time ago, I instructed these children in the art of fishing.
All my friends.
Thanks to you, we caught a really, really big fish in the river nearby.
Oh.
Is that right? Be sure you share it with your families now.
Oh, what if they don't have families? Oh, they do, thank goodness. Oh. What happened to not smiling, sir?
I did say something about that once, didn't I? I even told you to forget you ever saw me smile. But now, I would not ask that of you. Your words from when last we spoke have stayed with me.
Nitewing doesn't say words too often, but when she does...
They bring to mind the king I first served. He told me not to dwell upon the dead. The dead are dead, and those who live are not bound by them. I intend to live my own life from now on.
That's a fine smile.
You have a fine smile as well. One that I could never have imagined when we first met. No matter how our titles or positions change, I hope you will always remain yourself, Professor.
I forgot that the professor is pretty much emotionless for the first couple of months. Always pretty straight-laced, straight-faced. And there's Gilbert. Very nice. Cool. Alright, and now let's feast. I think Raph is also in here. At the front of the line, you made it.
You know when you work your muscles and they start screaming? That means you gotta be nice to them. If your muscles are hungry, you gotta feed them.
That's true.
And let them rest when they're tired.
That man knows what he's talking about. You can tell how they feel.
Of course. If my muscles hurt, then I hurt. If they're hungry,
I'm hungry.
Well, then I'm hungry too. What's with the confused face, Professor? You look like you don't get a word I'm saying.
I get you, Raph. I understand you. Let's eat. What's today's special? Better yet, let's look at our supports, because now we're kind of in crunch time. You're the most important. You need Mercedes and you need Annette. You need Marianne, Flayn, Gilbert, Alois, Catherine. And we're gonna do some battling, so it doesn't matter too much. But if we can get somebody to, like, almost there, that would be the best case scenario. Dedue, who do you need? Ashe, Flayn, Gilbert, and Shamir. So we can get you set to. Everyone else is close to done. You have everyone. I think we might still focus on... We won't focus on you and Flayn. But we'll probably get there at the end. Ashe, right, and Mercedes, and Caspar. I think I'm gonna try and get you and Caspar first. Or maybe you and Marianne, because I might not recruit Marianne. We got time. We got time. Mercedes has Dimitri's right, has Ashe's right. Then the rest of them I don't care too much about because she can be recruited again. Annette is almost wholly done with the Blue Lions. She still needs Dimitri. Yeah, she just needs Dimitri, really. Hanneman, we don't really care too much about. Although they might have some unique dialogue. And Linhardt. I guess we gotta get that one, too. Linhardt. We're gonna focus on... Because we get him next time. So I'm not super duper focused on Linhardt. I'll snatch Annette's. You're in the Black Eagle, so we'll get those naturally. You already have hers maxed out. We'll be able to get that one. Cool. So I think Linhardt we're pretty much done with. We need to get his Annette scene. Ingrid, I think you are pretty much completely done, except you and Sedith that we definitely need to get. You and Catherine I don't think I care too much about. You have two? See, gosh darn, you have two with Sedith? Okay. And that's exclusive to this one. Ugh. I mean, screw it, sure, we'll do you and you. Boom, boom.
I'll keep eating.
This is very, very good. Alright. Give me that. I don't want to do that. We'll do this. I guess I should... Am I trying to boost you? In terms of Nitewing scenes, also... Good, you two got your... Is that your A scene? Good, thank goodness. Nitewing just needs you, right? No Manuela A scene, but once again, I don't care about that. We've seen it appropriately in the other one. So let's try and push for Nitewing and our boy, so I don't have to worry about that in the future either. You, and we'll cook some charming soup, right? Nope. Actually, don't really want that. I'm fine with too much. I like luck. I'm here for luck.
I don't really know how to cook, but I'll still help you.
You're such a normal boy.
I've stoked the fire and stirred the pots and scrubbed the pans, but I've never done the cooking.
Did it turn out well?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Nice. I'm just interested. He seems too normal. Pretty sure I got the flour that I needed to get. So I'll hand that to Alois. Not Alois, to Gilbert.
I think
Here we go.
Leave them. Is it tricky?
Gift. This one. Yes.
Thank you.
Motivation increased.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. That's 500 renown, which is just enough to boost somebody, which is why I'm saving going to Abyss for last. But we will. Who did I get a scene with? Oh, duh. I just cooked with the boy. We'll go to the sauna, which is here. And then we will... I should probably get his scene first, right? And then I could sauna with him too? Or there's also other things I could do with, we'll go here first. And I'll ponder how to best use my, my remaining 3. I guess we're only an hour and a half in. And then the next, what, 2 weeks are just... Or 3 weeks, rather, just kind of chill. And don't take too long. For you, because I'm not going to show those battles, because all the battles that we see for, like, auxiliary battles are just the same that we've seen before. So it's kind of chill. Here we go. How you doing, my boy?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report.
Well, tell me.
I hear there was a huge battle recently. Glad to see you made it back safe and sound.
Always do.
Maybe there's life after death, or maybe that's just a bunch of pretty words. Either way, we should live like our time here is all we've got.
This man's is a poet, I swear. What a man. What do you got?
Got a wager for you. My friend says there's twice as many women in Abyss as men. You think he's right?
No, the men aren't as few as that.
Good eye. You win. Here, have a little something.
I was gonna say, I almost never see women in Abyss. Like, look here! These are all gents, and that's most of the people. He gave me free things, that's... Because I'm not blind, thank you, sir. Let's see, you're the influencer, which we don't need anymore. Like, look, this is like... Oh. Oh, they finally got kind of... Their fight died down. I never actually checked back here because I just assumed they were always fighting. That's a nice touch. I like that. Oh, are you an actual merchant? No, you're not. You suck. Alright. Constance is down here. How you doing, Constance? How do ye do?
It's a shame that our path is taking us far from the Imperial capital, but I don't feel too badly about it.
Good.
It takes us closer to the Ferdiad School of Sorcery,
That's
where
right,
I
yours.
explored many branches of study. This way, I can repay my debt to the teachers who gave me such invaluable guidance.
And hopefully they can help you restore House Nouvelle.
If we're going to the Kingdom capital, that means I'll run into the lady who, well, you know.
Your old archenemy.
That's a bit much. I'm not nearly pompous enough to call anyone my archenemy.
I would.
We'll just have to see what happens when I meet her face to face.
Sorry, that's okay. I'm here. Oh, rapier. Rapier. Someone said something about a rapier, right? I just haven't been able to find one, but there it is. Lo and behold. Alright.
Why, hello there.
No, let's not connect face. Let's strengthen some bonds, actually. With Dimitri. You're done, you're done, you're done. I think you two are both done. You are not done. Oh, we got 4,000.
If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp.
Yeah, we'll boost you, Dimitri, and we'll boost. You're done. Honestly, let's boost you and Seth. I want to get that one just out of the way.
If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp.
Strengthen bonds with... Well, the rest of them are going to Dimitri. Don't care that much about... And I do wonder what their ending would be like. I might look it up for myself once I'm done this playthrough. You and Gilbert, I want your A1s, but I'm fine with bringing him on battles. Fine with that too. Fine with... Probably should do Marianne and Flayn. Because you're done, and I boosted you two. I gotta make sure I get Annette through this, because I frequently have her on battles anyway. I guess I could just rally with her too. We'll do Flayn.
If it is your wish.
Also, I have to remember this isn't a guarantee that there's... Oh, you're deep in just enough. And then we'll do Marianne and... Oh, Marianne and Ashe have scenes too. Alright, well that's fine. Because I don't bring either of them.
Everything is within your grasp.
And then Dimitri and... Marianne.
If
Cool.
it is
All right.
your wish.
Yeah.
Everything is within. Come back soon
Alright,
now.
so that give me any of them. Gave me Marianne and Ashe. I guess that was kind of worth it. It gave me one. Oh, you know what? Hers is probably after we take back Ferdiad, because she's gonna have to face the woman who did the things. That's fine. I'll just bring the rest of you characters with Dimitri in battle, and he's just gonna be the king of killing. Alright, in that case, we'll just go and talk to... Because I'll also get renown from battling, which is nice. We'll talk to our boy Yuri, and we'll have to go and find Baltus too, wherever he is.
We've come so far. I hate that we're headed to the kingdom capital now.
Why?
But it's not like we have much choice. We don't have the numbers to face the Empire head on.
I'm glad you understand.
So we've just got to shut it and deal.
That's correct. Alright. And then where is Baltus? Oh, right in front of me. Perfect.
Get this, pal.
Stunning.
I swung by the training ground and ran into that Dimitri guy.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in ages.
Did you guys talk?
He seems less rabid, but he's still too damn serious. It's depressing.
He's always
I challenged
serious.
him to a brawl, hoping for a quick knockout. Didn't work out that way. We went at it for quite a while. It was a tough one.
Oh yeah, I know. You should have invited me.
True. The two of us could have taken him down, no problem.
No.
Between you and me, the man is stunning in battle. Nearly on par with myself. But the ladies can't get enough.
Balthus, you fool. Alright, we're done here. Yeah, we're done here. Let's get. I still have 3 of those things, but I'm fine wasting 3.
Thank you.
No problem. Guess I could have.
Oh, wow, thanks.
I could have done some stuff with those 3, but we're really fine at this point.
I am grateful.
We still have 4 months, at least 2 weeks of battling in this month, which is so good for support, as I've learned. If you just pay attention. And I've been paying attention. I can honestly do it automatically, but I'm going to instruct manually because I think I need to change the group task. Do you guys have your support scheme? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. So you guys can still keep doing that. That's fine. Goals. Everyone should be fine. I'm really okay to auto-instruct if I'm being completely serious. Yeah, go ahead. Auto-instruct. Everyone will be fine. Yeah, I'm okay with the people auto-instructed. Probably not the exact set that I would have done, but that's fine.
I have a question.
I have an answer. Songs are powerless, Professor. No matter how much one sings of peace, there's no soldier on the battlefield who will listen. It's horrible that one can only sing of peace in times of peace. Some songs have the power to end conflict. If you sing real loudly, I'm sure they'll listen. If we can achieve peace, those songs won't be powerless. Some songs have the power to end conflict. I do believe that. I believe that songs have the power to change things, to evoke certain feelings.
That's it then.
Yeah.
Professor?
What do you want to do? No. You're a part of the Punch Club through and through. I'm sorry, boy. Tuesday. And there's probably going to be... Yep. Go ahead. It's all you.
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how. Oh,
Not bad.
Darn, there's trash over there.
Do you not have scenes with Annette? That's criminal. Hard at work, I see.
Hey, Professor. The cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Saros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean. The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines.
Are you a believer? I'm a believer.
Not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else. Don't you feel the same? Since Lady Rhea really took a liking to you and all.
I hope there's a not really option. It's hard to find the time.
Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is.
It's possible.
She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can.
Yeah.
When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Ramire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind.
She is.
She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her.
I think it's about more than kindness.
Hang on. You trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do?
Yes.
Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me.
Oh, yes.
But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do.
That's probably true.
I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better.
I wasn't, though.
Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
I want there to be a Cyril, Lady Rhea ending. I want them paired together. That's his dream. Whose birthday is this? Do I care? I care. Hosty party. Here, I shouldn't do this. I need to pair her up with Felix. I'm sure that... I do need you guys to tell me, though. I'm at the top of her list, and if I don't choose her, Felix is next. So does that mean she gets paired with Felix? Because Felix is at the top of hers. No, he's not. Sylvain is. Gotta fix Sylvain. Gotta stop that. Alright. Oh, you can have Rose Petal.
I'm here for a visit.
I should have picked a sweet one. Oh, what did you say? Did you say that was your favorite tea? Did I do good?
Thank you.
No problem. I feel like you'll be easy to...
Piping hot.
Hell yeah, it is. It'll be easy to read. Gerald, no, you don't want to hear... Gerald is an option? Oh my gosh. It's either past laughs or cats. Probably past laughs. Yeah.
Okay.
Capable comrades, fashion. I think you do like fashion. Yeah. You do look rather fashionable. Cooking mishaps, I know that is. Gardening mishaps, heart racing memories, cooking mishaps. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're not great in the kitchen. Sip sip. A glug glug.
It's so good. The only way to clean is to clean with all your might. Otherwise, you're wasting your time.
Okay. I agree. I know my Annette. If I were Skylord, I'd probably be stealing her from Felix. But we're done here. I don't need to give you a gift. Yeah.
Thanks for the treat. It was so yummy.
That was kind of an intense zoom in too. Went a little too close. Nitewing. Nitewing's like, and she's like, thanks for the tea party. Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna battle.
This will be easy for the two of us.
You can count on me.
Come on, give me a perfect.
Here is the result.
It's just good. That's fine. It's okay. Alright. Good. I could have just beat out of that.
Hopefully this proves you.
Have I never beat out of that? I've never pressed B out of that to just have it. I'm a fool. Alright. We'll look at some supports, because we have some. Hopefully we have... Yes, we do have you and Ashe, so I can change that next time. You are well on your way. We have most of your scenes, and you just came back not too long ago. We gotta get Flayn, Shamir, and Gilbert. And other than that, we've done you. That's awesome. That's really awesome to do. Good work. Marianne. Unfortunately, we don't have you guys yet. So, let's start with Marianne and Ashe. It seems like we all have a whole bunch of Ashe scenes.
Oh, Marianne. Are you confessing again today?
No, I was waiting for you.
Oh.
For me?
I wanted to apologize. You kept trying to encourage me, but I just avoided you in return.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry.
Should you?
I only wanted to give you some advice, but I ended up running you off.
Can I tell you something, Ashe?
Yes.
Of course.
You said that my crest is an extraordinary gift, but I don't agree with that at all. Don't people have more important qualities?
I agree.
What do you mean?
Like, how much we help those around us. Or whether or not we can make other people smile. Sylvain says that a person's value is in their smile.
He did say that. Did he say that to you?
Sylvain, huh? He really can turn anything into a line.
Yeah?
I'm trying to be less negative. I've also realized that I should have a dream to pursue like you do. I think people who have something to work toward are more fulfilled. Yet here I am, living an empty life without a dream.
That still sounds kind of negative to me.
You're doing a poor job.
What does being fulfilled even mean here, anyway? Are you saying that people without dreams live empty lives? I don't agree with that. When I was a kid, I was too busy worrying about my next meal to have a dream. Was my life empty then?
That's not what I mean at all. I just don't know... I don't know how to find my dream.
Hey, chin up. Maybe I can help. I'm sure we can come up with something for you in no time if we put our heads together.
You'll help me?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. Unless, you don't want me to, of course.
Oh, you're blushing.
I would appreciate that. I want to find something worth working toward. Together, with you, and with my head held high.
Oh, and then you're blushing. Oh, it's precious. You're two babes. Good on you two. Alright, yeah, it looks like they are all Ashe scenes. I'm gonna end with Dedue, because all of Dedue scenes are just precious to me.
Excuse me, Ashe. Do you have a moment? I finally managed to finish cooking a dish, and I would love for you to have a taste.
Sounds good. I'd be happy to. Wow, Mercedes. This is delicious.
And the kitchen's not on fire. Oh wait, yeah, it is.
I used that herb you suggested. Boiling it gave off such a lovely aroma. I think I used the right amount of spice, too. Even I could eat it without burning my tongue. I'm a much better cook now, thanks to you. I hope you can continue teaching me.
Oh, definitely. I should thank you, too.
Thank me? Even after all the trouble I've caused you?
Seeing you persevere has made me really happy.
Oh.
In fact, you've reminded me of someone I cared about a lot.
Who?
Oh, someone you cared about? Romantically? This is all so sudden, Ashe. I don't...
Mercedes.
I didn't mean it that way. I was actually thinking about my brother.
What a relief. I didn't even know
What?
you had a brother.
What a relief. Way to slam that man in the friend zone.
He was the son of Linhardt, my adoptive father. I always called him my brother, though. Failure never got to him. All he'd ever do is laugh and try again. Whenever I was feeling down about a setback, he would cheer me up.
Do we know who Lord Linhardt's blood son is? Who is quote-unquote Ashe's brother?
He'd say something like, "Don't worry, we'll tackle it together next time." I was always happy to have him around.
He sounds like a wonderful person.
He was. And I get the same feeling from you.
Oh.
I've done nothing but bother you with frivolous little things.
Well...
I'm sure I could never be like your brother. But I'd like to stay by your side, if you'll have me.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I want to be there to help you in times of need, or to cheer you up when you're feeling down. I should be able to manage that without doing too much damage.
Well, who knows?
I'm glad to hear you say that. Thank you, Mercedes. I know I can rely on you.
All these A scenes are so precious. And then lastly, my boy Dedue and Ashe.
You're quite late getting back.
The scouting mission didn't go well. I was so busy I didn't even have time to eat.
I thought that might be the case. Gilbert was exhausted too.
Oof.
Glad you made it. I saved some food for you.
Oh, thanks. I'm starving. Your
Those are some
cooking's
good boys.
fantastic, as always.
Yeah.
The spices were a nice touch. I could really taste the Dusker inspiration. You remembered that I wanted to try more Dusker cuisine, didn't you?
Yes. How is it?
Amazing. You're a much better chef than I am.
Your cooking is not bad at all.
Thanks. My father would be glad to hear it.
Lord Linhardt or your actual father?
Is
or
he
your
the one who
birth
taught
father,
you?
rather. Not actual father. They're both his actual father.
Not exactly. I learned from watching him work the kitchen in his restaurant. And what about you? I think you said that you and your sister helped with the cooking at home.
Yes. I learned by watching my mother. Nothing remains of Dusker. The towns, the people, the culture. All of it was put to the torch.
I mean, there's still people of Dusker who are alive.
My mother and sister are gone.
Kinda sad.
Yet that simple memory of them standing together in the kitchen is so clear, so real.
So in a way, you put those memories into this meal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Through me, they are able to live on.
I like that way of thinking. The church may not like my feelings on this, but in Fodlan, when people die, they pass on to be with the goddess, right?
I suppose.
That seems so far away. I'd rather they stayed here. My parents, my brother, Linhardt, maybe they can all live on through me, too.
As long as you think of them, they will.
Dedue.
Oh man.
Your cooking is delicious. It really is.
Oh my gosh. This one hurts.
Careful, or you will oversalt it.
Oh man.
It's all right. Thank you, Dedue.
Eat as much as you'd like.
Wow, that one really hit me hard. Wow. That one evokes a lot of emotion. That's a good scene. I don't even want to say that's my favorite of the Dedue scenes. I haven't seen them all. There's still 3 to go. Still 3 to go, but that might be one of my favorites. That might be one of my favorites of all of them. Of all the Ace scenes, that might be one of my favorites. That might be the best one. The Dimitri one also, the Dimitri one, those two are my favorites. The Dimitri one brought me a lot of joy. The Ashe one hit me with a lot of feelings just now. Like, I almost got choked up. That's nuts. That was well written. That's a good scene. Alright. I'm gonna battle. As most people do. Like, I could do seminars and save time, but I'm going to battle so we can get some more scenes with Dimitri. So, I might even be back a different day. Jeez, let me get some other scenes to view.
Thanks so much!
Dude, no, Bernie, you shouldn't be thanking me. I destroyed you.
I thank you.
Oh man, Felix, you should be thanking me. I got your Ace scenes with your girl Annette. Mercedes, I guess you should. I haven't used you. You shouldn't thank me either. We'll do this. We should honestly, actually, instruct manually. I think I might need to actually change the group task, because I think I got you two done. Gosh, I do not remember. I don't remember. I actually don't know at all. I was not doing you and I can kind of see it. Even I don't even like, it doesn't tell me the ones that are like light. Well, I guess I can check actually. Yeah, it doesn't tell you the ones that are light blue. That's a shame. We are gonna have Prince Pretty do it. I think we might have Marianne do it because I don't think they're done yet. But if they are, it's something we'll switch up real easily next time. Now, I think I might just continue to auto-instruct. Because actually, the only person I should definitely instruct is our boy here. Because I think I am going to just try and finish off his scenes. Yes, you did. Good job. You did terrible. Truly awful. Never seen a worse. I've seen worse. And then we'll just... I should have auto... That's not that bad. Then you two... Do you have any special dialogue? I guess we'll see. Dimitri and Marianne.
We will make a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Dear goddess, please protect us.
Nothing special. Alright.
That wasn't so bad.
Of course it wasn't. That was... Yes, that wasn't so bad. It was perfect. It literally could not have been better. And Ashe got his S. That's nice. I actually don't know if...
I understand.
Yes, you do.
It's
Good on
starting
you.
to feel like a part of me.
Well worth the effort.
I do want to use D, but I just have not been using her. It's a shame. I also didn't beat through that again for the upteenth time.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. That's 200 free renown. We'll use that to do some things. We had 7 of those? My gosh. Yeah, most people explored, but we got scenes. I just want to double check. Yeah, you're finished with Ashe. You have Marianne's now, and I don't think you did before because I gave you Flayn during battle. Interesting. So you're just about done. You just need a nap. And we can do that. That's easy. That's easy peasy. You need Gilbert too. Which should still be easy peasy, because we're gonna battle again. you've got those two, and you just need Gilbert. Hmm. We've come a long way. You still need both of the boys. And you need Ashe. Gosh darn it, you do need Ashe. I might spin the, because I can bring either one of them. Ashe, he can't come. He's too low. So I might spin Renown setting them up. In fact, let's go ahead and explore and see how much we have first. Just head to Abyss and see what's up. And then right before we head to the dining hall, we will do those supports.
Thank you.
Because I might just be able to use Renown to get
Thanks.
Dimitri and Annette.
Thank you.
Because I can just pair Dimitri with Gilbert. Because I don't bring Gilbert along.
Of course.
But yeah, fighting, great way. Oh, that's what I meant to check. When I was fighting, I did a whole bunch of just rallying between. Oh, you can bring them to Abyss. I love this. That's such a minute detail, but I love it to bits. It also takes a second for their pictures to load, but I wanted a net. You're still Nitewing, which might suck, but Felix, you're still Sylvain. I did so much with you guys. Jeez Louise, I might just put them on the group task. They're the ones that I care about the most. Absolutely, without a doubt. Now she's right here, correct? Yes.
Why, hello there.
So we got enough for 5? Yeah. Because it's 500? Yeah. Let's see if we can get you and you.
If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp.
That's not what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to do you and Annette.
If it is your wish. Everything is within your grasp.
I'll just check first.
Now.
Because I am willing to just... No, you don't have it yet. I am willing to just spin the round to get them. But I also wanted to spin around on Happy and Ashe.
If it is your wish.
That probably won't be enough.
Everything is within your
But you know,
come back soon now.
you gotta check. Surely it was not. Okay, that's fine. That is perfectly okay. Yes, hello, Constance, you're great. I shouldn't even be that worried because there's still several months to go. Let me double check Ashe. Who else do you have, Ashe? Caspar, who I definitely wanted to get. And Happy, who I definitely wanted to get. Everyone else is... I guess Gilbert. I guess we should try and get all of Gilbert's hands. No? That'll be tough. Huh? But actually, I don't care about those ones. Kind of care about the Alois ones. I don't care about the rest of those. You only have A-scenes with Dimitri and Annette, surprisingly. So you're probably going to end up alone. Which sounds terrible. But him ending up alone is really just him ending up with his family, which is what he's wanted for so long. Because he doesn't need an ending scene. Or a romantic scene with anyone, because he's got a wife waiting for him. Ridiculousness. So we're going to feast with Ashe and Happy, Annette and the other one, Dimitri, Prince Pretty. Then we'll just kind of free range it, because I think Dedue's like done now, right? Except for Gilbert. And that's fine, because we can just have Gilbert switch between battles with the people who needs to. Actually, that's fine. We're in good shape. Phenomenal shape, I'd say. Yeah, we'll head this way. What we might not be in phenomenal shape with is food. That might be bad. Because, aside from today's special, who is you and... We'll start with Abby and Ashe, because I see them both. Feel like they're gonna be the most difficult.
Wow.
This all kind of tasty. Yeah. Normal conversation. And now what do we have? Nothing. I didn't go to the greenhouse. Whew. Hoo hoo. Hoo. Hoo 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 hoo. I'll take that. That was troublesome. That was worrisome. Yes, I'd love to would love to do some gardening. Harvest all those. That's not gonna be a ton, but you know, we have like a bunch of these. Give me all of those. No, cultivate it too. Never not cultivate. Especially since we have like 175. Let's spin some of that.
Hello.
I wish I could sell... Oh, it's glowing. Oh, it's beautiful. Hey. That's actually the spirits of the fish that I caught. All of them? Yes.
Hello there. Return soon, please.
If you manage to take back Ferdiad, it'll make it a bit easier for us to do business. Taxes in the Fargus dukedom are ridiculously high.
Wow.
Makes it hard to even think about trading.
The taxes are too dang high.
Cornelia woman. What does she use that ample tax money for anyway? From the Empire's perspective, I suppose it makes sense to squeeze the former kingdom territories for all they're worth. But if they throw those territories into total ruin, doesn't that defeat the purpose of conquering them?
Maybe they don't want to.
Hey, welcome. You have a good eye.
Sure.
A pleasure. You have
Just
a good
buy
eye.
as much as we can of both of those.
A pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
And you have the deepest voice for someone who looks like that. You've got a good eye. Thank you. Come again. Dark Merchant, what are you?
Hello.
Hello. Oh yes,
Will
the good things
this one
for...
do?
Yes, I will go.
It's
I'll
all.
take each.
Will this one do? It's
I'll
all.
take one of all
Will
those.
this one? It's all you. Will this
I'm
one?
pretty sure
do?
those are all
It's all.
only good
Will
for,
this one do? It's all you. Will this one? It's all you. Will this one
Cooking
do? It's
together?
all yours. Take it.
The Ogma Wolverine,
Will
my
this
god.
one do? It's all. Will this one do? It's all. Will this
Now, I'm
one
certain
do?
that
It's
there's
all
like a way to
yours.
get all of
Take it.
those.
Will this one do?
I can just buy arcane crystals. Can I always do that?
It's all yours.
Those are the ones that are kind of hard to get, aren't they?
Tell your friends.
I will. I'll tell them about that.
You gotta.
What do you got in your secret shop? Do you have any food?
Welcome.
You saw any food on the DL? The download? You're not. Ashamed.
Come back
Get out of
soon.
here. Alright, now let's go back.
Professor?
And then we'll feast. And we'll see what's up. Y'all are all over there. The dining hall's over here. Priority is Dimitri and Annette. Otherwise, it's just people eating. Alright, yeah, we can only make this and we can only make it once. Alright, it's bad. This not bad, that's not good. That's not the greatest, that's not fantastic, but you know, it is what it is. So we'll just where are they? Dimitri. Annette. I must have passed Annette like twice. I did. What do you have to say? What do you have to say for yourself?
Looks good. I will eat.
So your normal conversation. Normal conversation. Alright. We got 8 to waste. So we're gonna have fun this day. We'll cook with. Do I have a scene with that boy? I was gonna say I should, and I don't. I guess it would be his A scene, so the last one. We're just gonna... Screw it. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. What's this one at the bottom? HP and strength? Go for it. Why not? Yeah.
I don't really...
Yeah, I know. You don't know how to do anything. It's fine. Yes, okay, Lady Ray likes me better. Yeah. Yes, it's true. You suck. You don't suck, but you know. You're not as good as me. Nitewing. Alright. So. Still nothing. That's fine. But you know what else I can do? I'm just gonna use all of my time and energy to try and get his last scene, because that's the only person who I'm not maxed out with for Nitewing. I guess that's really the most important thing. Sauna Boss, what's up? You know who I want. Give me the boy. Give me the boy. I'll take the boy. 99 souls. Alright. Increase esteem. Of course, that's how you always do it. That's the first step every time. Then when you see that he can't stand the heat, you increase it again. Because now he's used to the heat, so he's still got a little bit of... Nitewing, what kind of endurance do you have? Increase... Well, I guess we gotta increase it again. We don't want him to perish, but... Oh, well, he perished.
Thanks.
What? What was that? We'll just go, because I've never seen that before. Okay. I feel like that should have been enough to, you know, raise our... It still didn't, my gosh, this is game. You know what else we can do? We can go sing. Sing with who? My man Cyril.
Well...
Come on, Cyril. You're coming up here. Let's see what you have to say. See what you have to say too, Constance. I actually know what you have to say. You've done this before. Probably should have done him and Mercedes.
I've never sung a song before, so I don't know if I'm good or bad at it.
Oh, he's blushing. Jeez. Yeah, I've heard it a million times, Constance. It never gets old, though. Is it enough? Still not enough. He's so stubborn. My gosh. Alright, well, how do I waste these last points? I don't think I can. I guess I could do tea times. I could do tea time with him. Sure. I said I was going all out, so we're going all out. Where is he? Said it was in this area. Where's the larger map? There's nobody over here. What on earth? Is he like at the end here? Oh, there he is. That's exactly where he is.
Oh yeah. Guess what I noticed? I can see further than most other, but I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly, since I can't shoot what I see.
You could attack our enemy movements in advance.
I suppose I could see a whole horde of enemies coming and run away. That's kind of useful at least. Thanks, Professor. I think I get it now. I'm gonna put my eyes to real good use.
He just seems so normal.
Thanks.
Here, what's up? Can they decline your invitation to tea? Is that a thing that can happen? Here, you...
Do you need me for something, Professor?
Yes, for tea.
Thanks.
Have some.
Youch!
Youch. What a dork. We're gonna end up marrying him.
What?
Someone you looked up to, Lady Ray, right? Oh, you actually don't like that. Counting on you.
Yeah. What?
Likeable allies. Potential training partners. Maybe training.
Not at all.
Nope. I don't know this person.
Yeah.
Reliable allies. That was there the last time, so I don't think it'll be that. I don't think Cute Monks is it either. Here, reliable
Not at all.
I don't know. I don't. Good, great. Yeah, I don't. He sucks. We're beefing. Unless you have your scene.
Well, I still got some work to get done. Thanks for the tea. See ya.
I just want your tea. Not your tea. I just want your scene. Is that enough? Gosh darn it, I swear.
Thanks, Professor.
Here, teach me about some X. Great. Is that enough? You guys don't know how insane this is driving me. I've done so much with this fool. The second I get his AC, I'm never going to talk to him again. Never ever. Never ever for never ever. Okay. Unless it's like the most brilliant, well thought out scene of all time. Someone else train me, I guess. I don't need anybody else. We'll do Manuela, I guess. Might as well get her AC again, why not? Or we could do tea with... We don't need to do tea with anybody. We could just end exploring.
Professor.
Well, hey... I still love Catherine, I can't lie. Catherine's great. She's phenomenal. Thunderbrand. My first. Second, third, ninth.
Fighting with 3 different groups in the mix.
Oh yeah, I just want your teach me things. Oh yeah, teach me some of this. You didn't do that great of a job. All right, we're done. Let's look at these scenes. Still bothersome. That's the only one. And Manuela's A scene, but I don't really care about it since we've seen it before on the other route. Where are we starting? We're starting here. At least you got the ones that I care about. We just need to get you and Gilbert, but we'll do that during battling.
Spared again.
Yes?
So it would seem. I told you that you were extraordinarily lucky.
Sometimes I think that must be true. But why me?
Why not?
Is this the goddess's way of telling me to make something of myself? There are so many others who are much more deserving of life.
I often think the same of myself, especially after battles where many lives were lost. But I must go on living. I cannot give in to death so readily. It is my duty to atone for my sins and to pay for the lives I've taken. I suppose that must be why the goddess allows me to live on.
Is there a reason she allows me to live?
There must be.
Only you can know that. But I believe there is a reason.
Which is?
Marianne, life is difficult.
It is a burden.
A burden, my gosh.
It feels terrible to continue standing when so many others had to fall.
If that is so, then carry on as you are. There is no need for you to force yourself to smile as your soul bleeds. But please, whatever you do, do not give up on yourself or your precious life.
What do you mean?
You should know.
If you were to die, I would be devastated.
You never have been easy to read.
Is that so?
It's the eye patch. You can't see both of his eyes.
Everyone says that I need to cheer up. But you may be the first person to tell me not to.
Yeah.
Your life must also be difficult for you to understand my position.
So it is. I often feel I am not strong enough to live it.
I think our difficulties have brought us closer together.
Do you?
Absolutely. Please, Dimitri, promise you'll live through this war and long after. I don't know what I'd do with myself if we lost you.
As long as you are carrying on, I have yet another reason to carry on myself. I promise to the goddess of Fodlan that I will never give you cause to despair.
Gosh, Prince Pretty, I forgot how smooth you were. What a champ. Dimitri, I forgot. I don't like that one's not ready. I really don't. Don't like that at all.
Good evening, Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
Something like that. And you?
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore.
Rodrigue, Gerald.
We lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope they all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Well, you know, except for that time when you were, going a little nuts.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
Well...
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill.
You are extremely understanding.
So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes, I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces.
Oh my gosh.
The people who have died, who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them.
That's
I know
tragic.
That, and yet...
That line. I'm afraid, I'm scared that I'll forget their faces is...
Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
You might be
dead.
What
do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
Well, she knows what she wants.
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
Did you just friend zone the king?
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes, I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time here together, just the two of us.
Okay, that was pleasant. I'm not gonna say Mercedes is the real monster. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that. Both of you, interestingly enough. Go ahead, Flayn. Oh. Why so glum, chum?
Flayn? What is the matter? Is something weighing on your mind again? It is freezing out here. You should be bundled up in your warm bed.
Listen, Dimitri. The truth is, I am afraid of sleeping.
Oh, that's right.
Afraid of it? Why?
I am afraid that when I close my eyes, I shall fall into a very deep sleep. One from which I cannot wake up. For years upon years. Then, when I finally awaken, everyone I know and love will be long gone. Vanished with the sands of time.
I get her now tremendously. I've never understood Flayn more than this moment in time right now.
I am sure it seems silly, but try as I might, I cannot shake this fear.
I cannot quite grasp what you are describing, but I can promise you one thing. No matter how many years go by, I will always remember you.
I appreciate the sentiment. Even so, one day...
Listen carefully, Flayn. There is something I have been wanting to tell you.
Oh? What is that?
You know that dish you made the other day? It was so sweet, it made my tongue go numb.
I am not so sure that is a good thing.
Oh no, it is.
Well, I could only really taste the first bite, so I may have been imagining it. But still, I was so happy. That moment will always put a smile on my face whenever I remember it. I could never forget you, Flayn. I promise.
Oh.
Besides, we have fought side by side. We are friends. I am sure all of the others would say the same. Is something the matter?
I think she wants more than friends.
You really do not pick up on subtle cues, do you?
Cues?
Well, it is all a part of your charm, I suppose. With you here, I finally feel I can sleep without having to worry at all.
Hey, wait! I did not mean for you to fall asleep right here.
Someday you appreciate food.
Flayn... she is hopeless.
Who is Flayn paired up with right now? Dimitri. Who is Dimitri paired up with right now? Flayn. I think I'm okay with that ending. I think I'm okay with that. I did say that I specifically wanted an ending that was not, Flayn setup. We got that last time. It was just like, oh yeah, they traveled.
Hello there, Dedue. I just want to say that I am really terribly sorry.
For what?
I tried to cook on my own. It was an absolute disaster. Adding that seasoning. Adding all that seasoning. What a mistake.
Flayn.
Mistakes happen.
But Chef, that is, Dedue, I defied your instructions. Quite blatantly, I might add. I tried to cook before I had gained mastery over the tools. I have been a terrible student. Are you going to stop teaching me now?
Why?
Is that what you want?
Not in the slightest. I desperately want to learn from you.
As you were then.
Truly?
She doesn't know the first thing about Dedue. That man's is the greatest.
You have not disappointed me. The food itself tasted awful, of course, but there was more to it than that. I could feel the thought you put into it, the wish to please others, to be faithful to what you've learned.
You actually ate the food I made?
I did.
It was terrible.
The ingredients were chopped to perfection.
Hey!
You also seem to have learned how to handle fish without my instruction.
I learned by watching you.
You have talent. One day you will surpass me.
I was certain you would be angry with me. It is decided then. Someday, you will exclaim that something I made is delicious.
Flayn, you gotta learn. If you're not bad-mouthing Dimitri, then Dedue's not angry.
I do not quite know how many years it will take, but I am willing to rise to the challenge. Please help me get there.
I will. However long it takes, I look forward to it. Now, your next lesson will consist of the selection and seasoning of ingredients.
Of course, Chef. Dedue, rather.
Call me whatever you want.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Chef Dedue, Master Chef Duda, oh, Supreme Chef Deddy Pie.
I'm sorry. I prefer Master Chef Duda.
I suppose I've already committed.
Oh, I know! Chef Deddles!
Chef Deddles. That's my man, Chef Deddles, 100%. Oh man, that's beautiful. Shamir, end this thing off.
Is this your dagger, Shamir?
I thought I lost it in battle. Thank you. I wonder if this dagger will ever fulfill its purpose.
I'm sorry?
Unexpectedly sentimental.
Yeah.
I did not think you would be the type to let personal feelings affect you in battle.
I try to think of it as just work, but I'm still human. Was there anything else?
I was hoping we could chat.
That's not like you.
Yeah.
Our only common ground is brevity. Now you want to chat?
I was gonna say, they are, brevity is their common ground, 1000%.
What's gotten into you?
Despite our superficial similarities, we are actually completely different. So, I am interested in learning more about you.
The feeling is mutual.
Huh.
Being born in Dusker, you're an outsider here in Fodlan. I've devoted myself to Fodlan, but really, I'm an outsider too. So there are some things that connect us.
You're diligent, as am I.
Even so, I am not like you, and never could be.
I could never be like you, either.
That's just how people are.
Exactly.
Even people with deep romantic or familial connections will never be identical.
That is why we should try to understand each other.
At least you're easy to talk to. You could make a good partner for a mercenary like me.
And you could make a good partner for one as devoted to the kingdom as I.
That depends on how much your master would pay.
I would expect no less.
Shamir's
Enough
out
chatting.
here.
We should prepare for battle.
Oh, she is out here looking for coin, and I appreciate
Yes,
that.
we should talk again when we have time.
I'm always around.
Yo, I love Shamir. Hold on, wait a minute. Next game is gonna be difficult. The Black Eagles route is gonna be difficult. We'll save, because we're done. We don't have too many more scenes to get that are important. Instruct manually. Group task. We need you and Gilbert to get your AC, and so you need it the most. We can auto-struck for everyone else. That's fine. That's fine. Goals are all fine, and we can begin training. I'm sorry, what? Oh, it's Raph, of course. Every time. This is my boy. Have some mint tea. I know you like it. I actually don't know that. He said nothing different, so he's like, oh, it's okay. Making me hungry. Let's talk. Things that bother you while working hours for guards. You might like this. Nope. You might like this. There you go. I just need something that says food. Courtier couple. Dining partners, yeah. That's right, that's right, that's right. Okay. Mighty weapons, existence of crest, working together. Ugh, you don't care about crest. Mighty weapons, maybe. Working together, maybe. I was thinking it probably was working together. Oh, that's fine, it was still nice.
But next time, let's stick to meat.
I agree, my boy. Probably gonna recruit Raph again. I love Raph. Maybe I should marry Raph. I didn't even have Raph as an option in my mind. Yeah, St. Macul, he's great. He's a dragon. They all are. Why is Anna here?
Who knew I'd have an opportunity to show off my singing voice?
Exactly. Who knew it all?
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if everyone sings earnestly. It is not easy after all.
So that is just random pickings. Alright, so what do we
You must be
got?
tired from doing all these chores. I would not mind taking care of them by myself.
Nonsense. What knight would dare allow his master to work for him?
True.
I suppose you have a point. Then we will just have to take care of it together.
Oh. That was
We
pleasant.
proved to be an excellent team, Your Highness.
Excellent, does that mean? I did not hear what he said. Did not think that Dimitri would have a response.
All the more reason to train diligently.
Good.
It's
Let's
within
get
my
over there.
grasp.
I understand more.
Good on you. Great. Alright, now we fight. And we fight for the specific reason of getting Dimitri's with Gilbert. Maybe Dimitri's with Alois. Specifically Dimitri and Gilbert. We got all of the dudes except for Gilbert, so which is interesting. We gotta get Ashe and Caspar, so I'll put Ashe with Caspar. That's... yeah, we'll do that. These three we can get on another day. Who knows? Now, none of them come with me, so yeah, it's whatever. So... Ashe, Caspar, Dimitri, yes. Okay, I got that in my mind. In that case, I'll do some of these, and we'll be back. Alright. And that's 3 of 3. And that should get us a couple scenes, maybe, hopefully. At least Nitewing and Cyril. I know did he give us? Yeah, I think we finished Ashe and Caspar during that. Dimitri and Mercedes. Gosh darn it, sure. She likes tea a lot. Alright, this is you and me.
Hello, Professor. Did you want to see me?
Yeah, I did. How are you?
Much.
Here we are having a pleasant time.
Very calming.
Very calming, right? What are your favorite sweets?
Wow.
Right? And what about shareable snacks?
Wow.
Yes. I don't know why you and Raph don't have scenes. You guys love all the foods. Perfect recipe. Yeah, they were all food related.
Not to be a bother, but do you mind if I stayed just a little longer?
Sigh sounds wrong. Nod? Yeah, I was gonna say. That's one of those weird questions where like, do you mind if I stay a little longer? No, not at all. Or, yes, but then Nod felt like, yeah, I mind. I do. How you doing? That's a nice pupil you got there.
I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought.
That's a nice pupil you got there. That's my new favorite compliment. That's a good-looking pupil. That's a nice iris you have there.
That was delicious. Thank you so much for inviting me.
No problem, Mercedes. Mercedes. Mermaculous. Man Ray. Martian, Marvin Martian, mammalian, 100% mammalian. Ridiculous. That is why I liked. I need to finish their scenes, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, so we have some supports. Dedue and Gilbert, they're C. Dimitri and Annette still, we're waiting on that. Gilbert as well. We're waiting on Happy. I think we might just save those ones for the end. You feel? I want to just save them all to the end, because we have, what, Ashe and Caspar, which is nice. Caspar... doesn't really matter for the rest of them. Like, I was going through, like, the list of people. You're completely done. Except for, I still don't know how I don't have your scene, but it'll be fine. Dimitri's pretty much completely done with the people who I care about getting him scenes with. I mean, I kind of do want to see his and Catherine scenes, and we probably could finish it in time. I might do that. Dedue, I think we're completely done with except for Gilbert, and we're working on that, and we might be able to get it if I view this right now. So we probably will view this one at least, because it's another scene that we'd have to do later. We just checked you. Mercedes still needs nobody really in particular. Kind of want to finish that one, but it's whatever. I kind of do want you to end up with Constance, if I'm being completely honest. Let's see. Annette, I think, is pretty much done except for Linhardt, which we can get done pretty easily. Ingrid, on the other hand, Sedith. Probably should be pushing for that one. Linhardt is... we don't really care about. He doesn't have any scenes with the exclusively this route people, except No, not even with Gilbert, so he's fine. D, it's fine. Seth. And we need to check Gilbert's scenes, if I'm being completely honest. I guess we need to get his scenes with Ashe. Gilbert's scenes aren't like the best ones in the world, but you know, sometimes they got a little bit of heart to them. We're gonna view this one, and this one alone. Then we'll save the rest for the end.
Ah, hello. Dedue, yes?
Yes.
Finished praying?
I am, yes. You have grown much since I saw you last. You're a man now.
Quite.
You barely know me.
True. I suppose we did only meet a handful of times.
As haggard as you look now, you were even worse when I last saw you in the capital.
My gosh.
Haggard, eh? True enough.
Still weighed down by the same regret, I see.
I was unable to protect the king. That is the ultimate failure. One I must atone for.
If you have the spare time to beg forgiveness, then pick up a lance and train.
That would do nothing to atone for the dead.
Your prayers are mere self-indulgence.
Oof.
You do not understand.
No, I do not. Fargus needed you. His Highness needed you.
There was no other choice but for me to leave.
You could have stayed.
What would you have done if you were in my place? If His Highness had died due to your failures?
If he commanded me to live, then I would live. Otherwise, I would die with him. I have nothing left to lose other than His Highness. Home, family, all but that man I have already lost.
Gilbert's like, oh, well, fair.
You were a knight in service to the king for decades. Not only did you excel in bravery, wisdom, and tactics, but in matters of character, you were an ideal knight, utterly above reproach. That is what His Highness has always said. I have only come this far by modeling my conduct after his stories of you. But now...
That's why I was always like, they're a little similar, for being completely honest.
Forget those words spoken by His Highness. I am no different a man than I was before. Beaten down by sin. Alone and weak. I am lost and irredeemable.
It is really weird seeing this scene after we've seen all of his coming-of-age scenes. Alright, and then we'll save the rest for afterwards, because we got a fight to do. A fight to do. A fight to do. Let's go ahead to the mission. What is this mission? This is the Fargus mission, the brand new one. So, one that we've never experienced at all before. After Rodrigue's death, Dimitri reassesses his plan of attack. For the sake of the kingdom, he chooses to forestall an invasion of the Empire in favor of securing his own capital city of Ferdiad. Shall we? Oh, we shall. I am curious how...
Despite their victory at the Battle of Gronder, the Kingdom Army turns around and marches for Ferdiad instead of heading south. To hail the arrival of the Kingdom Army, the people of Ferdiad begin to rebel. No move is made to suppress them. Instead, Cornelia directs her borrowed Imperial troops to prevent Dimitri from reaching the Kingdom capital.
Cornelia is probably a part of Twisted.
Thank you so much.
She's got that twisted look to her. It's in her eyes.
Ferdiad. It has been a lifetime since I was here last.
Delightful.
5 years ago, in fact. On the day before my execution, when Dedue helped me escape from prison.
I don't know why the romantic music was playing just now. I was like, Ferdiad. Let me tell you about the day of my execution.
I killed soldiers from my homeland, stole weapons from their corpses, and made my escape soaked in their blood. To think, this is how I would return to the city of my birth, after all that has happened.
I'm proud of you.
I do not deserve that. If not for you or Rodrigue, I would still be lost.
Yeah, but you're not anymore.
I am glad to have you at my side. From the bottom of my heart, I am forever grateful. Let's win this, Professor. Let's all make it out alive and celebrate our victory.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Your Highness, the path to the castle has been cleared. We are making preparations to advance. Say the word, and we march.
Give the order.
Yes. Let us begin. Everyone, listen well. This battle is for all that the Empire stole from us.
Very well.
It is a fight to reclaim the days of peace we once enjoyed. I give you but 2 commands. Stay alive and follow your heart.
Oh.
That is all I ask.
Wow.
The gates to the kingdom capital are open. Join me. It is time to take back our home.
Aye, aye, Captain. Prince Pretty. I need to take some more cry.
See you again, little princeling. So stubborn. It must run in your family.
Yeah, you sound like you're twisted.
Cornelia, the city is overrun with insurrection. It seems to be in response to our enemy's arrival. If we do nothing, our army may suffer damages. We should suppress the citizens immediately.
The people are rebelling? Let them do as they please. Or are you saying you have enough soldiers to divide our forces? Quite bold of you, with our enemy's most elite soldiers at our doorstep.
But what are you suggesting?
The city is going to be a battlefield anyway. Kill all who oppose us.
Oh my gosh.
Even if they are members of the general populace. Go on now. You are needed out there.
As you wish. May we find fortune in the battle to come.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I can't stop staring at his face. I'm seeing like the 2 little bolts above the eye holes as his actual eyes and the actual eye holes as the mouth, so he looks like he has just this incredible derpy grin.
What an inconvenience the little princeling has turned out to be. And bringing that troublesome person along with him. It would have been much better if he and his sweet little stepsister had been good little children and just killed each other. What an inconvenience the little princeling has turned out to be. And bringing that troublesome person along with him.
Oh, the troublesome person is me. It's Nitewing. I was like, who? Abelgard's not, and then I was like, oh, I'm here. Oh yeah, that's me.
It would have been much better if he and his sweet little stepsister had been good little children and just killed each other.
Twisted. I'm certain of it. If Happy was, you know, top notch, ready to go for this fight, I'd put her in and see what she had to say against this Cornelia folk. But she's not, so sucks to suck. So Dimitri probably has special dialogue with her. Let's look at this map. That looks bad. That looks bad. There's a lot of things that look bad. This doesn't look... You're only 38. They're 36s. They're 36s. So people, these are strong characters. Oh, and we're kind of split up. So what you're telling me is you want 3 people. What does this do? Why are there people in the back too? Oh, because we can only get there from the back. Ugh. Unless we had Ingrid to just walk in here and be like, hey, what's up? Alright. Let's click you on. Or I guess we can't do that when we're in this mode. Whoa, we can bring a lot of people to this fight, can't we? Because I looked over and I saw it was you and you are ready for this. Uh-oh. I don't know if I have enough people ready for this fight. I've only been training like 10. Yeah, we can bring 12. So first of all, you and you are not coming. Everyone's about 36. Everyone in my party is about 40-something. Who is good to go? Gilbert, technically. Ashe, not quite. Shamir, not quite. Mercedes, close. Ingrid is actually... Say, you can come, Ingrid. You can come back to the party real quick. Welcome back to the party. Oh, you're way behind. I didn't even think that you got so far behind. I'm sorry about this. You were a esteemed member of the Punch Club. We gotta get you back up. which will really be easy. If we're bringing Ingrid, we can definitely put Seth with her. We're gonna take all those off, and we can bring one more person, and I think that other person might have to be Mercedes. Or Gilbert. How are you, Alois? Not great. Could be D. Could be you. Shakir level 6, Lamau. Yeah, I think Mercedes or Gilbert. Who would be more useful? Maybe you. Sure, come on ahead. And in terms of this, we gotta bring you to you. We don't have your supports yet, so we gotta get you to you. Yuri to Happy, and who needs Ashe scenes? Like nobody. Right, he's done. Except for Happy. Annette, you can take Linhardt. Because y'all still have a scene. Or maybe you should just take someone who I want to train. Maybe. That might be a better solution. I'm in it for the scenes. Go and take Linhardt. Alright. Let's look at this map, because I want to ensure that we have good people. Like, this is not going to work. You guys can take Caspar on that side. My heavy hitters, all of you stay here. I want you two to be together. This is already a strong side, so y'all can remove you and have you go there. You can be in the back there. Look at that. See what's up. That looks okay, I guess. That looks fine. That looks fine. Alright.
Well,
Let's make sure everyone has battalions. Good, good, good. You don't. When did you not have one? When was this a thing? I didn't even know.
Is that the one?
He might not have one because I need to replenish all of them. Now let's go back. Make sure everybody's got one. Good, 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 good. Cool. Alright, everyone's got one.
Back soon.
It's not exactly what I wanted to do. Wanted to double check to make sure everyone's weapons were okay. Good, 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 good. That'll last. Those might not last, so we'll repair that.
Thanks a bunch.
That'll be fine. Rafts are kind of okay. They should last. Dear Lance of Ruin.
Is that the
We
one?
can repair
Thanks a
that, that's
bunch.
fine. Your Aura Knuckles are fine. Your Sword of Zoltan needs that, so we can't repair it. That's fine, that's okay. That's okay, and that's okay. Gilbert's here, his stuff is okay. Might want to get him more stuff if I'm being completely honest. Ingrid. Yeah, her stuff's fine. Alright, I'm fine with it. And last things last. Defeat the enemy commander. All we gotta do is take her out. What does this do? It doesn't tell me. Don't like the sound of that, but okay. Just fight. Just go for it. What else are they gonna throw at me? I'm sure they're gonna throw something else.
The preparations are all in place. Time to meet my old master.
Well, first of all, that sounds like Twisted music to me.
Ready the Titaness in the streets. Let's give them a welcome to remember.
My old master. Yeah, I see those things.
Advance! Smash that traitor Cornelia and reclaim the capital! I will not lose. I swear it by the blood in my veins.
Okay. I believe you. So.
My orders?
Kind of want to draw their fire to me. Didn't want him up front. I actually don't like this side. I should have had some better people on this side. Wait.
Sunshine.
Yeah, you go and attack her. We don't want that. You guys, that side can just draw them in. That's fine.
Put me in
this side, I'm more confident of. Ooh, you guys can move far. Looks like that person can just... Oh, because they're on a thing. I'm not super duper worried about that. Yeah, with like a 50% chance to hit, whatever. As long as the punchy person isn't coming forward to attack me, that's fine.
I'm in.
Let's make sure that you have your rapier equipped, because they both have shields and stuff. I did not want to do that. Items. Yes, it's equipped. You wait.
Ready when you are.
The effectiveness, she has the chalice thing, I believe.
What's
so
my
she'll be
strategy?
Right. I'm okay with that.
Leave it to me.
I'm okay with that.
I'll cut through.
We have a healer over here, right? Yeah.
What's the plan?
Cool. And technically Nitewing, that's fine. And they all are punchers, so they're their own healers. Should push come to shove.
I'm your girl.
Rally. Good.
Thanks for that.
Alright, let's see what's up.
Hope you're ready.
Good start, good start. Good start. Double good start, that's my boy. 2 crits. Alright. 44, that's a good hit. We're gonna attack our... Ooh, you didn't attack our boy. Too easy. Everyone's getting crits out here, I appreciate it.
Alright.
That's my punch club. They know what they're doing. Everyone's getting crits.
That's another one.
It might have had something to do with that cooking that I did. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna maybe hit Caspar. You didn't. That's a shame. Now. Yeah, unfortunately, the person with the shield did not attack our boy. Okay, you're moving up. Ooh. Gonna need nobody else to hit Felix, or else he might have to go all the way back.
Pity.
Good, that's not Felix. I like that. That's Caspar. You missed. I like that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay with that. And he heals every turn, which is very nice. You are gonna attack over here with not that, with those, yes.
Whatever it takes.
And everyone's getting crits. Welcome to the battle that I like to call Everyone's Getting Crits, featuring everyone. I don't want to draw their attention yet. I guess first you just... You take them out.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's okay. Yeah, you can take them out.
I swear it wasn't in vain.
Good.
Be careful.
You can heal yourself. Because we're going to start drawing them forward. Ooh, you get 20% chance to hit. They're not going to hit me. And Nitewing's going to crit, because everyone's getting crits, because that's the name of this map. Welcome to Everyone Crits. You... I'm fine. Let's think about this first. That's fine. You'll probably get a crit most of it. Or you don't even have to.
Might makes right.
You, I'm fine walking over and... Really, sword... Really, that won't take him out. I would have to use the sword as Zoltan. I don't really want to do that. Can I take this person out with the training sword plus? I can.
Give the goddess my regards.
This side, on the other hand, does not have a healer. Don't know why I'm confident in this side. I am fair going. You do your thing. That's fine.
Good work.
You do what you gotta do. You wait there. Now, this side, you guys have a healer, which is nice. You can take this person out, and everyone crits, because that's the name of this map. You should be able to take him out because you are using an axe. Boy. Or not. You should be able to do some damage. There we go. Constance, thank you.
By me.
Alright, so you're not going after Constance, which is nice. I'm okay with that. Do have to make sure Gilbert survives. Oh, you hit twice. That was dangerous. Probably just should have let Raph take those hits. Good. So, Raph, do me a solid. Make sure that that's over. Yes. Constance, you're going to do him a solid and heal him up. And our boy here is going to... Because you don't have the combat arts that I... What can you do with Smite? What does this do? No, I don't want to do that. That's silly. You don't even have any of this stuff. That was a mistake. Oh, do you have a concoction? Yes, you do. You take this concoction, because Raph doesn't need it. Now you have a concoction. Look at this game. This game's clever. I like this game. This is a good game. I'm okay with that.
Take me if you must.
Do I want to start drawing any of them in? Is there a way I can just draw one of them in? Yes. This very spot right here. Gotta make sure y'all are all ready to attack afterwards.
Sorry.
And you have concoctions on you, right? Yes, you do. Oh, I don't want that thing attacking. I guess we don't even really have to go all the way back here. What's the point? What's the point of going all the way around if we just have to defeat her? Is it for whatever these things are? Elixirs, Brave Sword, and Special Sword. It's probably for whatever those weapons are on the back. But I don't think I care about them all that much. So I might just send my homies this way. I am curious about what the other thing does in the back. I just don't... It's not even that I don't feel confident about this B team over here. It's that I don't think we need the B team over there. If our goal is to just take her out, we can just take her out. Like, y'all don't even need to go this way. I'd love to know what this does. But I don't think we need to. I don't think we need it. Like, I think you guys can get there. I think you guys can get there fine. And if we need to go back, we'll go back. We haven't used any of the Divine Pulse yet. You can wait there. Alright, draw that one in. Oh, what a low hit chance. What a dork.
Ah, these things are surprisingly tough. Are they being reinforced by magic?
Probably.
If there is magic in use, we should find the source and eliminate it.
Oh. Crap. So is this the source? I would think that would be the source over there, right? So maybe there is a point of you going this way.
My orders?
That's fine. Let's wait and see how much damage you would do. Not a lot at all. You can just wait in the background. Even though I kind of trust Constance. I feel like we can kind of just... Well... I mean... What are you trying to do? I mean, we could just continue to lure this thing back, if I'm being completely frank. Take a step this way. Because I'm certain Nitewing can take that hit. Have Ingrid join you guys. Have our boy here come in, and hopefully he'll get a heal in. And he'll be there for the next turn. Alright, let's see what happens.
Weren't the Titaness enough for you? Well then, we had better activate the Viscum.
The what? You're not making this easy. Oh my gosh. This is some trash. Random reinforcements. Now he's still probably not gonna die. I was gonna say they're only doing like 6 damage. But it attacks twice. What was that? I guess we could avoid fighting all 3 of those if we just come in from the back. From this way to the back, but I don't want to send everyone that way, because I feel like we could just defeat these things. Screw it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Not yet. First, Annette heal him. Great. I needed a heal on you too, but I think you have concoctions. Yes, that's correct. Alright, I'm about to do this, and it might be a terrible decision, but you know what, let's just go for it. Combat Arts, Gambit. The Kill Them All Gambit, my favorite, except maybe I shouldn't do it from right there, maybe I actually should do it from like right here. Gambit.
We must destroy you now.
We must destroy you now. Very nice. Oh, right, this thing. Well, this thing's range is kind of ridiculous. Magic of 25. I don't like that. I've dealt with those things before. Hit a Gambit here. Sure.
We'll lend you a hand.
It's time.
They can both take a hit, so I'm okay with that. Now, Felix is the other person who I know can take a hit. So you're gonna do your Gambit next.
Nothing personal.
So that one can't attack next time. What is that? Arganthium? No one told me there would be Arganthium here. I believe the dude can take a hit. My only worry is the little tank things over there. Oh, you could have attacked. That's interesting. So here's the deal. Cool.
Still in it.
You live.
Sorry, it's gotta be like this.
Very nice. Live long enough for Constance to take a step up and heal you. Probably could have used her heal Gambit. You are gonna use another concoction because you're struggling, sir, in your old age. Alright, let's see. Oh, it only does 11? Okay, yeah, whatever. Oh, but if it attacks twice. That did 14. That was a little bit more damaging, but it is what it is. We're gonna attack our boy for 80%. Oh, but you only hit once, that's fine. You're gonna attack Nitewing. 41%, you might miss.
Watch and learn.
You did miss. That's what I like to see. Now here's the thing. I will 100% need Prince Pretty. I need him to, I guess, take a hit there. But we gotta have him use his chance to prevail. So that's targeted over there. You got a lot of mobility, but unfortunately, you can't use a ton of it unless we take out this man's. How far can everyone go? You can actually fly all the way over here. And you can gambit on those two spots.
Witness my resolve!
And you stay there. You wait. Okay. This... I don't really like putting you in the face of danger, but... we gotta use your gambit on those two spaces.
You can count on us.
This is our chance!
Because I just don't want both of the Titan things to attack her. Now... the fact that it brought that thing in did screw me up a little bit. Because I wanted you to come in and use your gambit because your gambit's great. We have to kill one of these things so we can get in and save Ingrid. Because we can just... yeah, that's what we gotta do. We gotta save Ingrid. Although, you might be able to just step in and pull Ingrid out of there, which is interesting. That's a possibility. That is a possibility if this all goes awry. Oh, you can't kill this thing. That's a good % chance to crit though. So go. Yeah.
This could turn the tides. You never let me down.
All right, now you, and you can also get over there. So there's a chance that we can set you up for oof. But how do we want to do this? Is the real question. If we set you there, Gambit. Yours does side to side, which is dumb, and I hate it. How far can you come?
I'm in.
You can come where I want you to come. That's nice. So if you hit your gambit, which is where I want it to hit.
You know what.
Very nice. You can get over here. However, I do kind of want Dedue to use just healing on himself. His healing focus, because he's a little low. So that'll hit where I want it to hit, correct? Yes.
We're here to help.
Very nice.
This better work.
Because if we stop them from attacking next turn, we can take all of these things out. Very nice. Good. Now you... can use your short axe to hit that space. 81% chance. Don't miss. Good.
Let's finish this.
And you crit hit. That was fine, I guess. You didn't need to, but that's fine. I'm gonna put you here. Have you heal yourself. Good sir. Great. So I'm not super duper worried. Oh, and that's not in the range of that one. That's great. She is in the range of that one, which isn't great. But you know what? It is what it is. Don't need to do that, actually, because Raph has healing focus. I'm going to have you heal our boy there.
Leave it to me.
Raph is going to come forward again. He's going to heal himself.
I
Our boy here is just gonna wait. And we'll see what happens. You're gonna attack Dedue again. It's a good thing I healed him. He wouldn't have died, but still a good thing. Sylvain is gonna get hit for 14, that's whatever. None of those people can attack us. You're attacking Raph again with a 74% chance. It hits. It hits hard. They're gonna attack Dimitri. 54% chance. It does hit, surprisingly enough. They're back in action, but they're all about to get got. So, apparently her range doesn't come right here, which is strange, but I'll take it. So long as we can make it around the corner, we're okay. Raph might have to go in by himself, and I don't like that. Don't like it at all. I'm gonna put you here and see what she can do to you. Okay, well, whatever, fine. I thought that she could definitely hit him, but whatever. So, here's the deal. We're taking this boy out real fast. And I think we're all just gonna go up to the right, since there's no, fancy magic to the right. Yes, I'm okay with that. Yes, I should. Oh, it has 3 bars? Felix, dude. Yeah, nobody's taking you from there. What did it get as a result of that? Alright, so Yuri's not going to be super useful on this. So we're going to start with you on this side. We're gonna move on to Nitewing on this side. Yeah. 4, 2 with a 40. It's probably the best over here. This. Come on, give me the crit. You didn't get the crit, Nitewing. That's your job. I didn't actually check your hit chance. It's a 29% chance it'll actually hit our boy, so we can use the sword at one time. I'm gonna say 33% chance. Risky plays, but you know it is what it is. It is what it is.
I take nothing.
And then hopefully you can take him out with your fancy lance. No? No, it does not look like it. That's bad. It's not good. You wouldn't die, which is nice. I like it when you don't die. It's one of my favorite things. You might be able to take him out with your fancy. Yeah, take him out with your fancy.
On to the next battle. You're making me look bad.
You two can still go, which is good. Felix, you try and go first and buy her some time. You have a 25% chance to get a crit. Sit on 4 times. You should get at least one. 50-50 that he'll hit you. He'll hit you. You got your crit. That's nice.
Just like that.
And you got the win, and that is even better. Unfortunately, I will not be able to heal you, which is a big ol' shame. But I guess I also do need to heal Prince Cordelia. I just have to hope Felix doesn't die. Ingrid's okay. I guess Ingrid could come over here and help them. Wait. And then you. Wait. And we'll just see what happens. You're gonna attack Dimitri, which is gonna suck.
Too slow.
Good. That's what I like to see. You don't attack Felix, don't attack Felix. Gilbert. Well, that might be bad. No, that's fine. That worked out very pleasantly. Good job, Gilbert. Thanks for taking that hit. Wait. You don't need to heal Felix, actually.
Be careful.
Felix, heal yourself. draw it in. Draw it in and have everyone ready. Did not use healing focus on our boy, which was a mistake.
Don't let your guard down.
I won't, and I will be using healing focus for you, my boy. You come on here. I don't really like you being around these thingamadoodles, but it is what it is. Oh, you have recover too. That's great. You'll recover him next round. How far can you come in? You can come into right here, which is great. Do your dance.
Get out of here!
Do your
Should've
dance.
seen that coming.
I was wondering where those crits were. You guys were hitting them back to back last time. You, I think, have something that can... Nope. You can just wait there. That's fine. I'm okay with it. Constance, you can get around there. That's very nice. Well, let's see what happens. Attacking Sylvain.
Obvious.
That's fine. The other one's not in range. Attacks. Don't know why you didn't attack Oh, that's not the one that was going to attack. It only hits once. That's fine. That's okay. She'll live. That hurt. But we'll live. We'll keep punching. This is the Punch Club. I was gonna say you heal yourself. So, here's the not even a dilemma. We start with a recover on Dimitri. Because Dimitri's going in first. 1000%. Because, oh, he does not have his thing. Alright, who has their Gambit ready? Not you. You do. You do. You do. It looks like you should. You got your triple arrow. You have yours, which is just as nice. That has 3 spaces.
Sure. Let's show.
That'll do. Yours is the dumb one that is from side to side, which is not beneficial right there, but it could be beneficial if we can get him from the back, which we can't. But that's fine. If we can get that back one, it's okay. As long as you hit, you did hit, great. So what we gotta do is get someone who can do a front-to-front one right there, and then we have Annette hit. She can't hit. Yikes. Who has a short axe? One of you has a short axe. One of you has a short axe on you. Iron axe. A hammer. Who has the short axe? You have a short spear. That's fine. That'll do. That'll do, that'll do. So your Gambit hits those 2 spots. It's a 90% chance. You better not miss. Good. That's my boy. Now, Dimitri, it's your time to shine. You're attacking with a short spear on that one spot. 100% chance to hit. Very nice. Broke him. Broke his ankles. That's what we like to see.
I am prepared.
We're gonna have you come in and attack from right there. With those. That'll do. That sets us up nicely for next time to just brawl him to oblivion. You can also come in and you might be able to do some work. 4 hits, 25% chance. Let's get that 1 crit. All you need is 1 crit and he will die. That's nice. And then this turn we'll also heal Nitewing. Nope.
I must pull through.
Nope. No. Combat arts. Healing focus. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Alright. This is probably not going to end well for you. It doesn't actually end too poorly for you. But it'll actually end better if you come right here and attack with fire.
They were sure to perish.
You attacking him with training gauntlets, 30-something% chance. You gotta hit a couple. That's one. Okay. You gotta hit, yeah, I was gonna say you gotta hit at least 2. That's my boy.
Sorry it's gotta be like this.
Because if he had 9 and 9 again, he would have hit 18 and it would not have been the best time.
The situation is dire.
You can make it all the way over here. You can pull this lever, whichever.
That should stop the supply of magic. Now we should be able to land attacks on those things.
Oh, we weren't supposed to be able to.
These strange devices and weapons. They are the Empire's? Unbelievable.
Well, nice. I don't know what those did. Did it turn these off too? Because, oh, that would have been... If it did, I think it did turn those off. Yeah, because that thing is... Well, yeah, that's that, so it turned these off. That's what I like to see. That's what we like to see. Alright, who else needs to go? Gilbert, you just have yourself a nice time. Because we're in good shape now. In fact, we might be able to just end it next turn. I don't know where you guys are going. Unless there's some second part to this fight. Don't you turn around and go and help. Gosh darn it. Don't you turn around and go and help. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. My big thing is... nobody can quite get to her. Which is a shame. So everyone's just here just... Oh, well, Felix, do your thing. That's all you. It's yours. It's your show, sir.
You fought well.
Am I taking into account the people who need to do,
Just be careful.
Let me turn this on. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
More proof.
We might have to take that one out before we get to her.
Knew you could do it.
However, we can draw those two in, use a combat art, up you on focus. Get Dimitri up here because he's got beef. I got it too.
What's my strategy?
You come right there, and you wait. You can come here and wait. You can come there and wait. Well, actually, that's not in the big boy's range, so you can actually come there and heal yourself, I guess. Because you've got pretty busted defense right now. I'm fine with you standing there. You can chill here and come, just do that. Raph, I'm actually very proud of this B team. They did okay. What is your strategy? I didn't check. I just could have seen, but I didn't check. I could have checked again. Could have had her heal as well, but whatever. That's a good miss. That's a good miss. That's what we like to see. I just don't want that thing to walk forward and block the path to... Gosh, it did exactly what I didn't want it to do. So here is the thing. You're gonna attack Nitewing, that's fine. You actually hit! Shocking! So yeah, we can't get over there. Unless... we're gonna use the regular training gauntlets on you.
I don't train for fun.
How far in can we go now?
What's the plan?
You can come to right here.
All for our future.
Which is nice. Can anyone reach her now? It looks like no. Gosh, I miss it when Dimitri had his horse. So you have nobody in range, you would attack him. You would also attack him, 75% chance, 77% chance. Those are most likely both gonna hit. You should still have your gambit. I don't know why you can't use it. Interesting. Having her attack might be okay.
Had to be done.
Well, you would attack Dedue. Neither of the rest of them are trying to attack Dedue. If we put you here, gosh darn, I was hoping you would try and attack Prince Pretty. So. I guess I kind of just want you to wait. Yeah, someone's got to take this man down real quick. I think we can withstand those hits
I'm impressed.
fairly easily. We also probably could have stunned this one if I really wanted to. But they're both going to try and attack Nitewing. No. Healing focus. I was gonna say, I would love for one of them to attack our boy here. The king of dodging. I guess I could get him to if I attacked. We'd only have a 28% chance of hitting. I'm actually okay with that. Switch your focus, try and hit Yuri, but Yuri's hard to hit, so you shouldn't be able to get him. Good. That's what you like to see. So now you're focused on Yuri, right? Nope, that's not how that works. I'm just wrong. You should be able to attack. Can you attack that space? You sure can. You're out of range, so go ahead. Do your dance. Do your thing. There we go. Let's see how this plays out.
Ready when
You guys! Oh no, there's two there. Gosh darn it. Be my distraction.
You saved me.
And you just chill here, I guess. You chill here. Get yourself some health.
Oh my, what a charming guest. Let me take care of you.
So my thing that I did not realize is that Dedue, that she was a magic dealer. Weak. Oh, but she missed because Dedue was the greatest of all. Oh, there's a pause button. Look, I'd like to bring your attention to what you just see right here. It's Dedue being the greatest of all time. Let's continue. Whew. Alright, now. You're gonna attack Nitewing. 26% chance. Okay. We're set. We're okay. You're gonna try and attack Nitewing too. Oh, you missed. I wonder why. Maybe it's because you have less... almost just a smidge over a quarter chance to hit Nitewing. And you know what? You didn't. And that's not your fault. Oh, they're screaming, but go do your dance. Use your fancy weapon. Do your dance.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Your Highness? You've grown awfully strong.
Oh, shameless. I bet it was you who killed my uncle and set me up. Am I right?
Too true. I'd already forgotten about all that loveliness.
I'll kill you, you monster. You will pay for all that you have done.
Get her. I didn't check the hit points. 81%. So you might not hit the second one. Yeah, you missed. Dimitri. Clean up after Dimitri. Clean up after Your Highness. You're not gonna miss. Critter. Get her. Get her, critter.
So this is as far as I could get.
Oh, it is. That's a shame. Truly a shame for you. Stand down.
Well, so be it. Still, I'll give you a little gift.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's over, Cornelia. If you have any last words, now is the time.
Right you are. Very well. I have an old tale that I would like you to hear, if I may. About something that happened 10 years ago. Something Patricia said about how she wished to see her real daughter again, no matter who or what she had to sacrifice to do so. And about how I made her wish come true, at the cost of the king's head.
So that's what this is about.
The king's head? You mean Dusker? You monster! You mean to say that my father, everyone, was killed by my stepmother?
I got that idea from Gilbert. When he was like, well, you have to think about it, and I was like, well, I guess so. I guess that makes perfect sense. Gilbert, congratulations, expert deduction.
That's right. Her family meant everything to her. You certainly know that feeling, do you not? Oh, poor little prince. Unloved by the only mother he ever knew. How pitiful.
How dare you!
There's nothing left for you now. Nothing but despair.
Well met.
Disappears. Well met. Oh man, poor Dimitri. That's probably why Happiest was blocked out until now. Gosh. The only mother he ever knew. That stung. Cornelia, have you no mercy?
Try as that woman might to spout nonsense to her very last, nothing could change the fact that she was an enemy of the kingdom. She sold out Fargus to the Empire, forcing our people to suffer their tyranny. But all that ends today. No more blood will be needlessly spilled.
Oh yeah, we just took back Ferdiad. Dope!
Now that Cornelia has fallen, we will exert pressure on the nobles who were aligned with her. Perhaps we may yet find a connection to the tragic incident in Dusker.
I think we did.
Once we do that, we will finally be able to prove the innocence of its people.
Your Highness.
We understand that you're a little hurt.
I am certain that would make those of Dusker who lost their lives that day very happy. I am grateful, and I am proud to serve a man such as you.
Oh, no buts.
Come, Your Highness. You still have some responsibilities that must be carried out.
Like?
Your people have been patiently awaiting your return.
Oh, right.
Do you mean... No. I can't bear to face them after all that I...
Go. We're going.
Professor. Right you are, as ever.
I like Nitewing, who's just like, we're going. I can't bear to... We're going. That's my favorite Nitewing. Blunt Nitewing.
I am their king, after all. What is this?
Welcome back. As you can see, the people are rejoicing at the return of their king.
Even though I turned my back on them and fled the kingdom in disgrace.
Well, it was a tough time.
Even so, the spectacle before you does not lie.
They missed
We are
you.
a kingdom in need of a king, a hero to save the people from their long oppression. Your Highness, it is truly a blessing that you have returned.
Do I really have the right to stand here? Will they accept me as their king?
I think they have to. You just saved them.
Bloodstained as I am I fit to be king?
If you atone, all will be forgiven.
Yes. You are right again, my friend. I am finally home again.
And you already said the only way for you to atone is to be a fit leader for the people.
Fargus. Oh, I missed you.
Welcome to the homecoming. That's my boy. Welcome back, Dimitri. Now let's go kill some Edelgards. City streets.
It may be spring, but the nights are quite chilly here in Ferdiad.
So we should have prepared for the cold. Ashe was right.
Still, our celebratory feast shows no sign of stopping. Have you grown weary of the festivities?
I always do. I was going to ask you the same thing.
It's not that I have grown weary. More that I find it difficult to be around everyone at the moment.
You thinking about your stepmother?
I have just returned from visiting the graves of my loved ones. It had been a long while since I left Flowers.
Oh.
I was always terribly afraid of going near there, but I could not stay away forever. You have taught me something important, Professor.
Humor, swordsmanship, studiousness. I don't think any of these are the correct answer. Humor, yes. Me is.
You never let up, do you?
Nope.
No, what I'm referring to is far more valuable.
Ah, studiousness.
How should I put this? Perhaps it is most accurate to say that you taught me how to live.
Which is weird because before Nitewing came here, Nitewing didn't know how to live. Nitewing was just an emotionless mercenary.
If you and I had not reunited on that fateful day, I am certain I would have died a fruitless death on the battlefield. I would have foolishly challenged a horde of foes, and in doing so, needlessly sacrificed the lives of my friends and myself.
Yes.
But now I have returned to my rightful place. I struggle with what to say when I know well that words are not enough to express my gratitude.
Is there just a
You
you're welcome?
saved me from the darkness and guided me back to the light. Thank you, Professor. With all that I am, I thank you.
Are you happy?
That is a hard question to answer. I still do not believe I deserve happiness. These hands of mine have taken so many lives. Nobles and commoners, adults and children. Perhaps a day will come when I have finally atoned for my sins. But such a day is not possible until after the war is over. But I digress. For tonight, our only focus should be to bask in our victory. After that, we must prepare for our battle with the Empire.
Interesting.
To start, we must absorb the Kingdom Knights taken by the Dukedom into our own forces and reshuffle our troops.
Kingdom Knights taken from the Dukedom, reshuffle our own
The
troops.
Lords
Yeah.
will need to help purge our territory of Imperial forces, and I will use my authority as king to gather forces from various regions. And we'll have to ask the merchants to lend us the funds we require. Oh, and we must request delivery of supplies at once.
You're already fit to be a king. Good luck with that. No, that sounds like a lot of work.
Just thinking about it all makes my head spin. There is much to do, but it is all critical work if we hope to stand a chance against the Empire.
I don't think there is a way to coexist with the Empire. Soon you will face Edelgard.
Yes, I am well aware. I believe we have spoken of this before. Everyone has something they simply cannot accept.
For you, it's
As for
Edelgard.
Edelgard, I am certain she will never be able to accept the Church of Seiros.
Ah, this directs from the same path of is there no way for them to coexist.
I believe that is why she seeks to destroy it. She is looking to revolutionize the world, in her mind, for the better. But even if she manages to birth a new world, it would be at the cost of... I wish to end this war through acceptance, not annihilation.
Yes.
Just as my people accepted me, I wish dearly to accept her. But I fear...
Your Highness, I finally found you.
That sounds bad.
I'm sorry for slipping away. Has something happened?
An express messenger just arrived from the leader of the Alliance. Please, return to the castle at once.
From the Alliance, you say?
Express messenger? What in the world could Claude be after? I am on my way. Professor, please join me.
So let's go. I'm happy to hear from Claude. That's my boy. Base operations after battle, of course. Brand new chapter. Got some scenes to view after that.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Garland Moon.
Golden Deer's plea.
The Golden Deer's plea.
Are they in trouble? Oh, they might be in trouble.
The Kingdom Army has reclaimed the Kingdom capital and plans to immediately begin restoring the country and its forces. But an unexpected request arrives from Claude, leader of the Leicester Alliance. Dimitri promptly responds to the request for aid, and he rushes to prepare the Kingdom's forces.
So it sounds like they're in trouble, just by the title of the chapter. I'm worried. This sounds like a save Claude mission. Make sure that Claude doesn't die in battle. Uh-oh. Let me know. Let me hear it.
We have received a request for aid from the Alliance. They are being invaded by the Empire.
I figured.
We have only just taken back Ferdiad, and yet I am already asking all of you to move out once more. Please accept my apologies for that.
That's no problem at all. More importantly, how is the Alliance faring?
Good question.
House Regan has rallied the Alliance Lords. They are facing the enemy with all the strength they can muster. But we do not know how far that will get them. It seems the enemy's relentless attacks have forced them into a tough situation. Their defeat at Gronder severely weakened the Alliance. I imagine the Empire now intends to destroy them before they can recover.
It didn't weaken them. I didn't kill any of them. I don't think I even fought any of them.
To think they'd watch us chase their soldiers out of the kingdom capital, then immediately go invade the Alliance.
Right? Disgusting.
Their general is Lord Volkard von Arundel. He serves as regent to the Emperor.
Freaking Arundel.
He has presumably taken command after the Emperor was wounded in Gronder.
Oh.
He is known for his shrewdness and excels not only in domestic affairs, but tactics as well. He is not an opponent we should take lightly. Lord Arundel.
Are you concerned?
I always suspected that Lord Arundel was behind the tragedy 9 years ago. The timing of his departure from the kingdom, the fact that he abruptly stopped making donations, too many factors made him suspect. If Lord Arundel conspired with Cornelia, then what Kronya and the others said 5 years ago?
Right. Yeah, that's making sense.
Well, never mind that for now. The Alliance needs our help. What are your thoughts?
If we turn our back on the Alliance, and then Dedue falls, it will undoubtedly make our situation difficult further down the road. We would have enemies in two directions, in the Alliance to the northeast, and in the Empire to the south.
Yeah.
That is true. In that scenario, we would not be able to safely march our soldiers to Enbar.
I am terribly worried about Lady Rhea, but I believe we must save the Alliance first.
Because she would be angry if we didn't.
Oh, maybe if we do this, the Alliance will help us out in return.
They better.
We could ask them to help us attack the Empire. You know, a sneak attack or something.
Annie, when did you become so devious?
She always has been.
What would your mother think?
That's my man,
What?
Gilbert.
It wasn't that devious.
What's with all the whats? I'm here for the whats.
What do you think, Professor?
Don't you mean, what do you think? I support whatever Dimitri decides.
We must go to Dedue. I will admit that there is something to be gained for us as well, for when we eventually march south.
Yep.
But far more importantly, they need us. We cannot turn our backs on them.
They're homies.
We will arrange to head out at once. Prepare yourselves, everyone.
And by it once you mean, you know, after a month passes. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Good chapter. This is like way more intense than the Golden Deer one. Maybe because I feel like it. Golden Deer really did feel like an, just an exposition of kind of everything.
Hey, sorry for the wait, Professor.
It's fine.
Thank you so much.
The Blue Lions just feels more personal. You got vendettas.
Delicious.
Everyone's kind of connected in the story somehow. School days, likable allies, sure.
Yeah.
The opera, dining partners. Dining partners, yes. Same old Sylvain. Celebrations, relaxing the sauna, the last battle. This... Relaxing the sauna, yeah.
You are really curious, aren't you? I'm glad you're like that.
Thank you. Blush, nod. Blush, you want to see me blush. I knew it. Classic Sylvain. I was like, it's probably blush. I know blush is an option. How's your pupil? Let me look at your pupil real quick, my boy.
Is something wrong with my face? A bruise on my cheek? Nah, Professor, everything's fine.
Wow. Alright, I'm done.
Thank you for the treat, Professor. I'd like to do this again sometime.
Anytime, my boy. Anytime, anywhere. Probably also shouldn't do all these tea times, so that I don't get ahead of everyone else in their pairings. But speaking of pairings, let's look at these last scenes that we got. Oh, you did get your Linhardt scene, thank goodness. And we can see this scene, that's what I figured, and you can see this. Yours is still locked. Huh. So it's probably about to be some more details and information dropped for Dimitri. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. But I guess we'll start with Dimitri scenes. Where do we end with Dimitri scenes? You just have scenes with the Annette, Gilbert, the Gustavs. You have one with Caspar. Nice. And do we have... We do not have Yuri and Happy yet. A shame. We'll get there eventually. We actually don't really need to rush that one, because they'll all be here during the Black Eagles route. We'll start here. Do we want to start here? We'll start here. Annette Linhardt.
There's nothing like a morning stroll to take in the fresh air. Hmm? In the thicket there, is that a human foot? Ah! It moved! Someone help!
Annette.
Sorry, Annette. I was really out.
Why are you just sleeping in the middle of nowhere?
You shouldn't surprise people like that. I thought you were an undead corpse.
Well, think again.
Why are you sleeping out here anyway? We're in the middle of a war. Doesn't that seem dangerous?
She's not wrong.
War or no, you'll not defeat the Master of Dreams. He's a fiercely strong enemy.
Stop joking around. What are you even talking about?
The Master of Dreams.
No joking, I assure you. He is quite unstoppable. Or perhaps you know his weakness?
You really never change, do you? You sleep just as much as ever. Do you even remember what I told you?
You told me something? When?
You've talked to me before? Who are you?
Of course you don't. I told you that putting in effort
is how you grow. Is that the one?
So, you do remember?
Of course.
Should I not have remembered?
No. It's just, you should put your talents to use elsewhere. That's all.
Why not?
The truth is, I place effort in what brings me joy. I'm happiest that way.
No, that's not... Okay, let me put it this way instead.
Go ahead.
Working hard for other people helps you grow as a person. Do you not get the urge to work hard for other people? Like when you helped me before?
Not as such. Why would I go through that effort? For what gain?
Oh my gosh.
For the gain I mentioned. That it helps you grow as a person.
Oh, I see. Well, then continue working hard for my sake. For example, waking me up today.
Oh my gosh,
And
Linhardt.
I suppose I will try to do a little bit more for you, too. I find working for others to be annoying, yet I wish to make an exception for you. I hope that's all right.
My gosh.
Just for me?
Yes.
Indeed. You're the only person I'd bother helping. I could wear myself out helping you. Forever, maybe.
Linhardt, my gosh.
I'll be there for you, and you can be there for me.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
What?
Marriage?
If we're doing our best for each other and all, then that's just a bit like... Just kind of like a marriage.
You were blushing hard.
You know, I feel as if you might be able to wake me up every morning. No small feat, that.
As though I would marry a man who can't even get up in the morning.
Lamau. But he's a smart cookie. If he put in effort, he could make the most of himself. Alright. Ashe and Caspar, I think I want to save for last. Let me get you two. You probably will have a meaningful...
What brings you here at this hour, and with sword in hand, no less? Hardly the appropriate attire for prayer.
I am not here to pray to the goddess. I am here to atone for my sins.
You're here to kill him? Go ahead, Gilbert. Can it wait until after the war is over?
You are your father's reflection. He was never skilled at deception either. Your demand that I take your life was sincere, no matter how you might pretend otherwise.
Oh my gosh.
How astute of you. So, you think you can see right through me, do you?
I watched over you from the day you were born. And that is why it pains me so to do this. It is like taking the life of my own son.
Gosh.
I am sorry to burden you with this, but you have my gratitude. Now, make it quick.
Was this one locked until after he became king? No, I just didn't play it until then. Okay.
Yes.
You really are a cruel man.
You believe death will bring an end to your torment? That is nothing but an act of cowardice.
Look at the intensity in his eyes in that picture.
No matter how difficult, no matter how painful, your duty to your people is to continue fighting.
Even if those who have died, the many whose lives I have taken, would rather see me dead?
They wouldn't.
Many pray for your death. However, there are far more who need you here, alive. In Fargus, in the monastery, in this army, and here, standing before you, to serve you, to bear your torment alongside you. That, your highness, is my atonement.
Look at my hands.
They are shaking.
Oh.
When I saw your sword swing before my eyes, for the first time, I did not wish to die.
Wow.
Many times I have felt that I cannot afford to die. But this was the first time I truly feared the prospect. Tell me, Gustav, is it really right for me to live?
Yes.
It is, your highness. It truly is.
Thank you.
Dimitri needs a hug. Annette, give him a hug.
Your Highness, thank you for everything.
Like?
Is this sudden? Why so formal? You are not about to tell me you intend to leave the army, are you?
Better not.
Oh no, it's not that. I just had the chance to return to the capital on military business. It had really been a long time.
Right, this one was locked. This is the
Life's
one.
pretty hard there right now, but its old vitality seems to be returning bit by bit. If it wasn't for you, I'm sure things wouldn't be looking so promising. So...
Come now, no need to exaggerate. Do not forget that I abandoned them and fled once as well.
You had no choice. If you had remained in the capital, you would have been killed.
It's true.
If you keep thinking so dark and gloomy, you're gonna end up looking just like Father.
My gosh.
Annette, you probably do not realize, but over those 5 years, I took many lives.
I think she was not dumb.
Slaughtered generals and officials alike, with brutality you would scarcely think a human was capable of. And as I have intensified my fight with the Empire, how many people have fallen in the capital? My hands are already dripping with blood. I cannot be forgiven.
Poor Dimitri.
You really are a lot more like Father than I am.
Yeah?
Before Father left us, he used to say similar things. I don't want you to end up like him. So, I've been thinking.
What are you gonna
When
do?
this war is over, I was wondering whether I could help you with your work. Of course, I don't know how much I'd be able to support a king.
Oh.
What are you saying?
If I leave you to your own devices, you'll forget how to laugh. We can't have that. You won't be able to do what you have to do with such a miserable look on your face. So, if you'll have me, I'd like to stay by your side.
Did you just suggest that he proposed to marry
If
you?
you're sad or suffering, I'll just starve you until you muster a smile.
You, huh?
Starve me?
Ah, see?
You weren't supposed to laugh at that part. I thought a lot about this.
No, that was funny.
Sorry, I could not help myself. Certainly with you around, I will not have any cause to frown. By all means, join me, Annette. And never lose that sweet smile of yours.
Even when he is in the utmost feelings of despair, he is still the smoothest.
Yes, I promise.
Ignat's unintentionally smooth. Dimitri? That man's as smooth as... What is smooth? Smooth as silk? Smooth as... I've already said non-chunky peanut butter. That's my go-to. I'll think about how smooth he is after I see my bros here.
Go on, eat up. Oh wow, you're really going at it.
Are you guys just taking care of the cat? If that's their A scene, they are ending up together. They're the other one that I'm going for.
Still hungry, huh? You're a greedy little fellow. Oh, here he comes, right on time. The food's all ready to go. Huh? Ashe, what are you doing here?
Caspar, I was just, Hey, hang on a second. Did you come here to feed the cat too?
Feed? Well, I don't know what you're... Wait, did you say two? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
I have been for a while. I had no idea you were doing the same.
I was just worried about the guy. I didn't want someone else to find him and hurt him. I figured it would be best to watch out for him. You know me, defender of the helpless.
That's right.
More importantly, though, what's your excuse?
I didn't want him stealing more supplies, so I figured I'd take care of him. Guess we're not so different after all, are we?
Yeah, I guess we're not. Deep down.
Since you're here, why don't you feed this little guy what you brought him?
Oh yeah! I've got something good.
Uh-oh.
Looks like it.
I'm curious.
Where did you get that?
I stole it from the dining hall.
Get what?
It looks awfully fresh. You didn't take that from the kitchen, did you?
No.
Is that some dried fish and vegetables? Looks like someone's leftovers.
Well, never mind how I got mine. What about yours?
I'm a defender of the helpless. You really think I'd steal some food for a cat? I got it by fighting an old guy in the dining hall. I won it fair and square.
Caspar.
You started a fight over that?
Yes.
No! The old guy started a fight, then I took his dinner as a prize.
Caspar.
Aw, you love this meat, don't you? And you love when I fight, don't you?
You know, I actually speak fluent cat. That was cat for yes.
Well, this cat's happy, so I'll let you off easy just this once. You're lucky he's so cute.
Ridiculous. Their AC is just taking care of a cat. The bros. Okay. We're done with that. Next time, it looks like we saved Claude's butt. In fact, let's go ahead and look at the calendar. And see... let's see. Under siege by the Empire and is on the brink of ruin. Answer Claude's call for help and save the aquatic capital. Okay. So pretty much what we've already known. There's 4 times. We're in the 6th month. We're almost at the... We're getting close. I think we're getting close. Because I feel like after this... I wonder, do we still fight Twisted in this one? I'd assume so. I would assume so. I don't know, though. I don't know. That is what I wanted to do. Last thing was we're just gonna check these supports. Because we have months to go and we don't have that many more to get. Happy is the only person I'm really worried about. Because you're pretty much done everyone that I care about getting you. I might put Catherine with you just because, or Alois. Actually, I might put Alois with you because they made me laugh. You're completely, how did... We have beef. Me and this man's have beef. Dedue is all the way done except for Gilbert. So he'll be done next time. Felix is all set except for with Seth and Flayn. We can get him Flayn. The one that I know I need to focus on is you and Ingrid because it's exclusive to this round. So that's what I'm going to shoot for, 100%. That's what we're going for. And hopefully we can get both of those next time. I think that's what I'm going to try and specifically go for next time. If not one of them, then both of them. And also, probably looking specifically at gardening, because we are running low on food. We cannot do a lot of dining together, but I can have them sing together, which will raise their support. And I can have them, I will put them 100% as my group task. And that should take care of them. That should 100% take care of them. Because we also have, we can get rid of Dimitri and Gilbert on that. So yes, we're getting at least one Seth and Ingrid next time, if not both of them. And we're just gonna clean up supports. That's pretty much the focus of the rest of this. Clean up supports and get the rest of the story. Because this one feels a lot more personal. The Golden Deer was just a fun time. It was a fun time and it gave us a lot of the background. It gave us a lot of the background without giving us everything. Because when we play this round, we've learned a whole lot too. Like, I don't even know if Dusker was mentioned a lot in the Golden Deer round. I think it was tossed around from like side to side, but not a lot. This time, we know all about Dusker. We're gonna find out all about Dusker. I wonder what the main focus is gonna be for. Probably Twisted. Because there's still a lot of stuff we don't know about Twisted. For the Black Eagles, we'll probably learn a lot about that. And I'm very interested to learn more about that. But until next time, Toon Link Dave, Year of the Horizon. United States Aviator taking off. Stay classy, passengers. Toodaloo. Flight crew.